This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Sattva Luxury Mattress, the only online mattress company that provides free delivery, setup, and mattress removal.
Welcome to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura, and
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to Your Mom's House.
Uh-oh. Is that the one that Tycoon sent me? I feel like it is. Well, I hope it is. Tycoon, thanks very much. If it wasn't you, thanks to whoever else did it. Gene, where are you going to be?
February 28th through March 2nd, Madison, Wisconsin at the Come On Ya Comedy Club on State. April 4th through 6th, Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Acme Comedy Club. May 10th and 11th, Tempe, Arizona at the Tampon Improv. May 31st through June 1st, Sperm Bank, California at Flappers. And then June 20th through 22nd, Washington Dickum at the Dickum Improv. Tickets at Christina P. Online.
All right.
Jeans.
I'm going to be where? Oh, I'm in Tampa. You could probably still get in. Those shows are sold out, but you could probably still get into the Hard Rock at the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida this March 9th. And then I'm in Portland, Maine, Red Bank, New Jersey, Long Island, and New Haven, Connecticut. I think New Haven's the only one with tickets left, March 30th. From there, Madison, Wisconsin, myself, 2 shows. Still tickets available to the Late Show. Milwaukee, April 12th, Late Show has tickets. And then Nashville, April 14th, Late Show with tickets there. Let's see, they added a show in Medford at the Chevalier, April 28th. You can get tickets to the Late Show there. All available at tomsegura.com/tour. Check it out. Try it out.
Try it out.
Try it out, Mom. Thanks, Gene.
Oh, Gene-graphics.
We are very excited about today.
Oh.
We had to pour new cement slabs under the studio. And we are going to have a lot of fun with my dear friend and your dear friend, Brent Kresicher.
Bert Kresicher.
Bert KKKK Kreischer.
An interesting twist to his career, huh?
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's kick off this show. Let's get this party started.
Alexa, what do you look for in a man?
Black guys who love to f*** good. If you're a hot black guy and you want to f*** me at $23.95. If you want to move in, you can move in, but you gotta f*** me. I need to be f***ed a lot, man. Free food, free rent, and everything else, man. Here's the deal, man. Men from jail, homeless, or if you're a thug, you wanna come move in, your friend can move in too. Free rent, you give a lease and a key. Me, piss on me, beat me. Home here now. If you see me and you want to come over today and try it out, try it out. If you're in my building, try it out. If you want to piss on me, try it out. Right. Serious replies only, just me. I'm looking for hardcore guys and mean it, and want to do it, and I want it delivered. I'm a hot white trash cum dump. Let's
This shit is big time!
Who is Ren? Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to Your Mom's House.
I thought we were just doing a little teaser. I didn't realize we were going to get the whole famous speech on that.
I like it.
I thought it was just like,
Here's a deal, man.
just real quick in
deal,
and
man.
out, you know?
Well, I like Alexa saying it.
That was fantastic.
And especially with the emotion taken out of it, you really
Here's that
get...
deal, man.
Piss on me, beat me.
You really get to understand how crazy that guy is
Yeah.
and how absurd the speech actually is
Oh, yeah.
with all the emotion.
Try it out.
Yeah.
No emotion.
No, just on a verbal, like on the page level, you're like, wow, this guy's really out of his fucking
It'd be
mind.
like reading reading a script and being like,
Yeah.
what am I going to
wrote
do with
this?
these words? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what choice to make.
It's pretty amazing. I don't know who did that. Do you know who put that together?
Oh, no, shit. I'll look it up.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably.
I didn't know you could train Alexa to turn your lights on and off, too. What was that all about?
They were going on.
There's the last episode.
Yeah.
Tom has hard dick Nick or whatever his fucking name is.
Hard
Shits Nick.
Hard shit's Nick. Yep.
Taking glass dumps.
Yeah, he was really something, right?
Yeah, man. Try it out.
Try it out, man.
Try it out.
Your episode aired.
Piss on me, beat me. Home me now.
Oh, man, yeah.
I'm home here now.
It's an absurd
Oh, man, now.
request.
It's
Do you know,
home here now.
I think about him, the Try It Out guy.
What? Yeah.
I think about him like once a week.
You should think
Just
about
I
him.
think about him.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's home here now.
Home me now.
Home here now.
Oh, man, yeah.
People.
Home me now.
Home man out.
That's people think it's that.
I think it's home here now.
Yeah. Home here now.
I'm home here now. I'm home
Yeah.
here now.
Yeah.
I'm home here now.
No, right.
But I think about him every now and then. And you know what I really think about is how he's managed to be this internet famous and he hasn't reached out to us, or like somebody in his life has got to have heard it at some point and been like, hey dude, do you know that you're on this podcast and these people are like talking about this video you made? And he's like, oh yeah, I kind of fucked up. That was silly. Like, what do you think his reaction, oh God, would be? Oof. That was nasty. That was
I don't think
garlicky.
he has it together in any way whatsoever. The home here now guy is not. His life is not like, oh yeah, I finally pulled it together and I can reflect back on that time. No. He's getting pissed on and beat on right now.
But that's what I wonder too, is do you think his dreams came true? Did he get what he wanted?
Yeah, in some way. Yeah.
Did he get-
I don't think someone moved in.
Did he?
But I think someone. There's probably a couple of UPS guys been like, yeah, I've been in that building. You could piss on that guy, beat the fuck out of him.
Do you think he found a black guy?
Yeah, who likes to fuck.
Who
for
likes to
sure.
fucking fuck?
Oh
good?
yeah, yeah.
Black
yeah.
guys out of jail. That has to be the craziest video besides Terry. But even Terry is of sound mind. He's just an
God.
exhibitionist.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Scotty K did the Alexa clip. So thank you, Scotty K, for submitting
Oh, yeah.
that
That was
opening
brilliant.
clip. That was
That was
crazy
really good, man.
talent.
You got a real skill. Yeah.
So a couple weeks back, I shared a bold confession with Eugene.
Yeah.
A confession I shared for the first time on this show.
Fuck it. Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh. Damn it.
See, that guy's lucid, though. That guy's just having a good day.
Yeah, that's true.
He's
Just
not.
came too fast.
I feel like the
I
other
can
guy, the try it out guy, he's trying to improve his life.
Yeah.
Like he's looking for the answer, and the answer is black guys
Yeah.
who like to fucking fuck good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
What was your big confession though?
Oh, so my big confession a couple of weeks back, as we all remember, was a YMH exclusive that I had my very first liquid SHART ever.
Yeah. I
Ever in
remember.
my life.
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, interestingly enough, this last weekend, I ordered the same exact meal that produced the
That
first SHART.
Yeah.
And what it is, I order from a company called Pizza Rev, and I get the cauliflower crust pizza. And I order all the meat toppings on there. I get 2 types of pepperoni, spicy and regular. I get the Italian sausage and garlic. And what I noticed was, because I ate the same thing this time, halfway through my meal, I thought, I think it might be the garlic that's giving me diarrhea.
Yeah.
And I took off the garlic. And lo and behold, yes, I had runny dumps the next day, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as it was before. And I think it's because of the garlic. That's my hypothesis.
Sure.
What are you thinking?
I think it's really neat. I had a SHART scare.
You're kidding.
In Washington.
A scare or a legit shark?
Well, here's what happened. So
wow.
I'm on the bus. We're about to get off the bus to go into the theater. I fart. I'm like, I'm going to rip this fart right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's more than a fart. And I panic because you don't shit on the bus. So I kind of like shuffle over to the theater. I drop trow and I realized I don't see anything in the underwear. I'm like, whew. But,
thank God.
But like, I don't check my butt cheeks. I just sit on a toilet and let a disaster come out.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I start having like a couple other loose ones after that. I'm like, fuck. And this is like an hour before the show, the first show. So I asked him for Pepto. So I just drink some Pepto, drink a little soda, try to like. And then I'm okay. I do the first show. I forget about it. Then I'm in the green room with Jeff Tate. And I go, check this shit out. Huh? And I go to fart. And I feel the same thing. I'm like, because I forgot.
Oh, no.
I had a sketchy asshole.
Oh, no.
And so
that's scary when you forget.
And then like a little more comes out. And again, I got lucky with the underwear. I didn't get any underwear, but it was definitely, and I couldn't figure out what it was, You
didn't, well, it's probably just a road week because you were on the road a lot
of different cities.
That'll do it. Just bacteria. Because I often forgot about my SHART too. And I would fart in the kitchen again. Like, oh, I better not. Now, I'm not going to rat out who in this office, but somebody here also had a SHART. They would prefer their identity to be
there's
concealed.
a lot of sharters here.
And it occurred to me that because there's so much happening, it's kind of a short week here.
It is short week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rare that...
Plus, there's a guest coming in who I'm sure has shark stories. Like, if you told me to bet on it, I'd be like, $1 million?
Let's ask him when he comes in how many sharts he's ever had. Well, should we get into who's here and what we've been talking about?
Yeah, of course, man. We have the great Bert Kreischer is going to be joining us here.
Very funny.
Very funny.
Also very fat, as we all know, and very racist. And we've been looking at pictures of him. Oh, my God. That's him at the store. Gene, that's him at the Comedy Store doing the main room. He's shirtless in the main room.
It's like yesterday or the day before, too.
Oof.
Oh. And that is not photoshopped.
No.
Oof.
His belly is so distended and swollen, like an African child.
Do you think that
starving African
Allison Rosen or him will give birth first?
All right. Woo, boy.
That's him.
That's a big fat
Saturday.
face.
No, Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
At the like a week ago in Vegas. He posted that. I was like, Jesus.
He's so fat. Now, do you think Bert is fatter now than he was before your guys' weight loss competition?
Close. It's close. It's not good, whatever it is.
You know what's crazy though about his body? You can tell that he's meant to have a rad body because do you see like his cut lines? Do you know what I'm saying? Like his hip bone. It's weird because he still has
by the way,
chiseled.
You can tell he doesn't wear underwear.
So he never does because he has that sensory.
You're basically looking at a naked guy with a cloth.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But do you see what I'm saying? That he's got that hip bone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Ryan Gosling has that.
Mm-hmm. You should tell him that. That'll boost him up. He'll be like, yeah, I do have the same body as Ryan Gosling.
Look at that guy in the front row with arms folded.
Yeah, he's like, this guy's disgusting. I'm paid to sit here.
He's fat too. He's like, who's fatter, Bert or me?
So we were looking at like who, because remember when this all started? The whole fat shaming thing started when we were talking about that he kind of looks like Gerard Depardieu, right? Yeah, Depardieu, because he had like naked scenes in this movie. But then we realized Bert has a new look now. And I think he looks more like these guys. Like there's Dennis Hoff. That guy kind of has Bert's vibe.
Well, here's why though. It's because Bert's face is getting redder.
Yeah, redder and swollen.
And rounder. Yeah. Swollen.
He looks like him right there. I think he really looks like this guy in that. There's Gandolfini.
That's before he kicked it.
Yeah,
Gandolfini. Yeah.
There's this other. This is.
There you go.
That's Bert 100%. The smile. Like the energy.
Yeah.
And the essence.
Yeah.
I feel like you put a beard on that guy. That's Bert.
That is Bert.
Yeah.
Who's he with? Wow.
Who's he with? An author. You don't know who that is? That's J.K. Rowling. She wrote the Harry Potter series. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Pulitzer Prize winner. If somebody could put Bert's head on that photo, that would be great.
Well, they would
Help
just be
us
like,
out.
so there's Bert walking
There's
around.
Bert.
I know.
Too bad TMZ hasn't caught on and
I
they're not
know.
covering it in detail.
And
God,
how
he's so
good was
fat there.
Gandolfini?
My favorite.
Yeah.
To
he's
this
so good.
day, Sopranos, I mean,
Yeah.
I love that show. He's so talented, this
good.
dude.
God damn it.
When do you think Bert's going to die?
Oh, Jesus. Don't go there.
I mean,
God.
well, no, I mean, let's be realistic here.
It's my friend. I don't want him to
He's
die.
my friend too, and I care about him, and that's why I'm being a little harsh
I don't
because
know,
I
3
want.
years?
Yeah, just like that, huh? Just like that.
Yeah.
Because here's the deal, man. Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This new bus life that he's embarked on
Yeah.
has probably made it a lot easier to party.
We've gotten into it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. He told me, he's like, he got a grill for his bus. I think a grill company gave him one. He's like, we smoke meats and we drink until like 4 every night.
Oh,
I'm like,
Bert. I love him so much, and I don't, I don't want him to lose him, obviously.
Of course not. But what you learn is that
yeah,
it's
cool.
not up to us. You can only try so many times, You can't. It's up to him.
Why are you chuckleheads laughing?
I don't know
at
why
him
they're
there?
laughing.
What are you laughing at, Blue Van?
I don't know. What's going on?
What's going on?
You're just getting me.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Okay.
stop.
Should we go ahead and take a break and grab him?
Yeah, let's go.
'Cause,
He's not
he's
taking
here.
a shit in our bathroom.
Yeah, he's
Let's
here.
ask him about those sharts.
We will. We'll
Shart
ask him
week.
in just a moment.
We'll be back to talking about farts and dicks after this quick break. Give it up for the fattest and most racist comedian working today, Bert Kreischer.
All right, man.
Bert
Oh, what an
Kresicher.
intro. I can't wait to see what moniker I add on to that today. Accidentally.
Did you get a lot of comments like that?
Oh, yeah, there's so much fun. There's so much fun. It's the most fucking exhausting because you have no idea. Because
you ever have people like your dad or your wife go like, why are people saying you're racist?
my
And
agents, promoters, yes, everyone has said, hey, man, we're getting a lot of feedback that you're racist. And is that what you bring to the show? No, not at all. As my fucking dickhead friend Tom started it as a lark, and I fucking hit it out of the park.
You did.
The Body Shot.
Oh, sorry. I fucked that up. It's my fault.
Yeah,
Where
it's
is it?
dude was
The Body Shots World Tour. No blacks allowed.
Wow. Wow.
That's I did not make that. That is not sanctioned.
Crazy.
I know I'm gonna spend this whole podcast just going, okay, that's not real. Dude, what's awful is when the people comment on it in the comment section.
Yeah.
Oh, Bert, this is you're such a fat racist fuck. And then new fans that have just found me from Netflix defend me.
Yeah, they're like, he's a good guy.
He's like, it's a joke. And there's no racist joke here. I don't even have a racist joke in my act.
Yeah.
And there's nothing there. And they're like, it's jokes. If you can't learn how to take a joke, he makes fun of everyone equally. I'm like, I'm not making fun of anybody. It's a picture of my daughter. It's fucking... And they yell it out at shows. You're racist. And people goes, hey, we all are. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Oh, it's been fucking exhausting.
I even have a joke in my act now where I go, I just had a baby and I'm fatter than Bert Kreischer, and the place just they light up. It's great. I'd like to keep it in a special if I may.
Every city, everywhere, people yell shit. Bert, fuck Bert, I like your tour bus. I'm like, all right, thanks.
They haven't seen your tour bus though.
It's so awesome.
Oh yeah, I bet. I just was talking to Allie.
Oh yeah, it sucks. But here's pictures though.
Oh, let me see.
So here's my picture.
Wait, I want to see a picture of this tour bus and not the outside.
Hey, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god. Oh, that was the funniest fucking. I never saw that one.
Jesus, is that Bert's tour bus or yours? Oh my god.
So I took a picture in front of my.
all these. I did retweet that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did see it.
So I took a picture. And
I didn't see that
he
one.
asked Photoshoppers to make it more sad.
Because your body language was so sad. Dude, the best one was the Rogaine one. That was a good one.
Well, look at that buzz. Oh, look, McDonald's. Did you hear we lost our McDonald's sponsorship?
Yeah, I was so bummed. I love tacoing a cheeseburger.
What?
It's when you take half the bun off and just taco up a cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
It's a healthy way to eat it.
You have all these health secrets.
I had what else do you want to know?
Tell me more.
On a Sunday night at 4 p.m., take a Xanax, okay? Then chase it with a double Tito's and soda. You go to bed without dinner. You wake up Monday skinny. And if it's President's Day, you take an Ambien first thing when you wake up Monday, and you sleep off Monday, and then that night, you've had no calories. It's 2 days. Health advice with Bert Kresicher.
Such good advice. Most doctors.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
What are you doing here? Can we see this?
He's outside this trough currently, like 9 hours. Just couldn't get up. And I can't ask my dad to get me up. To where I need him to help me do things.
Oh my God, hang on, stop. They put my face, I didn't realize what was happening. I was like, wait, that looks like me, but that doesn't sound like me. They put my face on the 600-pound life guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking genius.
No parent wants to be doing when you're in your 30s or whatever.
It looks like I had a stroke.
It looks pretty spot on.
Well, it does. You know what's interesting is that the arms match actually.
Yeah.
How he gestures. Bert's
I would
gestures.
say like the way that your face, like that expression on your face is perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Especially that big right nut he has.
Do you have a big right one?
I have one that's big.
Really?
I'm starting to get a fupa. Yeah.
Oh, before we move any further, this is a fart mic. If you have to fart, go ahead and let us know, and we'll hand it over.
The way my body's reacting, I'll probably shit my pants.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
That would be your mom's house exclusive.
Yeah, because this is Shart Week, and we were going to ask you if you have any excellent Shart stories.
I sharted on my bus over the weekend.
I sharted in bed with Leanne yesterday in Vegas. No pants on, sharted onto the sheets, and then had to run, like tippy-toe it into the bathroom, and then just rifled it out.
Hold on.
I'm gonna throw up.
So the night before,
that's so nasty.
Yeah.
Dude.
You tied one on.
I was vegan for a while.
Right, for a while. Describe a while. Everyone has this kind of subjective.
Roughly 3 days.
Okay.
Roughly 3 days with a few cheap meals in there.
That's a good run.
I didn't know.
This is part of the.
Wait, I told you
the health book you're writing.
No, I was drunk at an airport.
Sound like you were gonna vomit right now.
I was drunk at an airport. I'm fucking sweating now.
Yeah.
I was drunk at an airport, and I was like, I bet I could go fucking vegan. And they're like, you couldn't go vegan. I go, yeah, I can do everything I put my mind to.
Yeah.
And so we get on the plane, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going vegan. I'm going to lose some weight and go vegan. So I'm drinking a double Tito's and soda. Mm-hmm. She brings me a beer with it. And then lunch comes around. And I go, what do you have? Meat and pasta. I go, is there any cheese on the pasta? And she goes, no. I said, is there any meat on the pasta? She goes, no. I said, I'll go with the pasta. So the guy next to me is kind of watching me. He gets the meat. And we start eating, and he goes, hey, man, are you like allergic to cheese? I go, no, I'm vegan. And he goes, really? I said, yeah. He goes, there's egg and pasta, right?
Oh.
And I go, I didn't know that. He goes, how long have you been eating pasta? I go, my whole life. He goes, and you call yourself vegan. This is what's wrong with you people. And he starts fucking jumping into my lifestyle choice on an airplane.
Lifestyle choice, yeah.
By the way, he didn't know I've only been vegan for like 45 minutes.
You don't tell him.
I don't tell him. I just kept eating the pasta and then ordered an ice cream sundae.
Wait, and how does this lead to a Shart in bed with Leanne?
My stomach, okay, so after 3 days of going vegan, my stomach got really kind of not as toxic as it's been. Like all my shit's come out back of the bowl, up under the toilet seat.
I know what you're talking about. So
Yeah.
he has to.
I've had some of those, yeah.
And like the ones where you got to wipe your legs because it splashes up.
Yeah.
Is that what you get?
Sometimes.
Yeah. And so...
but I mean, that's like his regular morning.
Right.
Yeah, that's like Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's not like a Monday morning shit.
Right.
That's Tuesday. And so I go and I go right out of veganism into
veganism.
RecTech sent me a travel smoker, so I go right into out of veganism into a fucking brisket, and it just fucked my stomach up
Big time.
Yeah, I just wolfed like
animal fat and also
right after my Tampa show. Me and Cowhead Dave Williamson and Fez Watley sat at the back just eating brisket, and then the next day I was just shitting like crazy.
So then you meet up in Vegas, and your wife goes there, and you drink. I'm sure.
We did bottomless mimosas when I landed.
Then did the show?
Yeah, I did bottomless mimosas until like 4 o'clock. Went to sleep at 4 o'clock. Show wasn't until 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so but my stomach was just wrecked, and then the next morning we woke up. I don't know what I ate or drank that night, but the next morning we woke up and I thought it was a fart, and it just shit onto my butt cheeks, and then had to carry it into the bathroom.
Ugh.
Yeah, like one
What did Leanne say?
Like one of those egg spoon races in the
Yeah.
in the fair.
What did Leanne say?
Yeah, it was.
She didn't know.
She didn't know.
She didn't know. I shit my pants right before I went on stage in Fort Lauderdale, and my cameraman was following me, and I shit my pants right before I went on stage, and then it was fire coming out of my ass. Fire. You know when you eat spicy food and your lips get hot?
Yeah.
That was happening to my asshole, and so I shoved an ice cube up there in like a suppository to cool it down, because I figured something was hot up there.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't get it out. I had to go on stage with an ice cube up my asshole, and it was literally dripping out of my asshole.
Wait.
I know.
Let me back it up. Let me ask this. So you shit in your pants right before you go on stage in Fort Lauderdale, and
shit
then
my butt cheeks. I didn't shit my pants. I shit my butt cheeks.
Yeah. Did you wipe it up? Or
Oh yeah. I clean it up
before you perform, or did
Right
you
before.
perform the whole hour with shit in your butt?
Oh,
No, but I have
God.
done that before.
Oh my God.
God, you're savage.
Dallas, Texas. Cristela Alonso is supposed to go and do 20 minutes, and all she could do was like 7. And
When?
This is a long time ago. And so she does 7 minutes, and I'm shitting, and I hear my name called. I
that's
didn't
the
even
worst.
wipe. I couldn't have time to wipe.
That's the worst.
And I was like, and I had to perform a shit in my pants the whole fucking hour.
Where is this at?
I have
the
hold
club?
on a second. Hold on. Now that we're talking about this, in Kentucky, in Louisville. No,
What did I tell you? What did I tell you before he came on? We're talking about sharks. I go, if somebody said, do you think Bert has shark stories?
Shark
I go,
Week.
I'll give you $1 million if he does.
We were in Lexington, Kentucky at Comedy off Broadway, and I realized I had to take a shit in the middle of my act. So
no.
I brought the comic up. I said, someone put a timer on the clock. I'm going to bring the other comic up, Dusty Slay. He's going to do, you count it off. I'm going to go run off stage, shit, and come back. I bet I can do this in under 2 minutes. I was back in 1:19.
Wow.
How do you shit so fast?
I push.
Yeah.
I push. I'm a big pusher.
I bet you pushed a little too hard a lot.
Yeah,
I
you
push.
shoulda.
When I shit, it's
How
like a
about Ari's
bounce. It's like a
asshole?
bouncer kicking out people out of a club at 2 a.m. Just let's go. Yeah.
Do you think
Ari's asshole is a fucking
he
mess.
sends us
Yes.
pictures of his shit?
We've seen it on the internet.
No, he also sends us.
I don't wanna
he-
see.
He group texts us pictures of his of toilet paper just soaked in blood.
Oh my lord.
And he's like, I just pulled this out of my ass right
It's no good.
He's the reason I put an ice cube up my ass, because he shoves plugs of toilet paper up his
Yeah.
asshole to stop the blood from coming
now. Yeah,
out.
and he's like, and we're like,
Oh my
isn't there
God.
surgery? He's like, yeah, the doctor says it's not really worth it. So anyways, later on, like he
I know.
doesn't really think it's
He's
worth
got
it.
a testicle hanging out of his asshole.
Yeah.
What?
Like, yeah, he's got a
testicle?
like a hemorrhoid testicle hanging
Yeah.
out of his
it's
asshole.
Like a,
That's
it's
crazy.
like a ball.
It's a hemorrhoid, right? It's just a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a hemorrhoid, but it looks like a third nut.
nasty.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like a fuck sleeve. It's like he got railed for months and years in his asshole.
He's got a pink
And it's
sock.
like, yeah, just kind of.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So wait, you shit in 1:19, and you
1:19.
cleaned up though. You
Cleaned
gave
up
a
those
thorough
ones.
clean.
When those ones happen, it's so easy to clean up. Just real quick, spit on the toilet paper, wipe your ass. I'm out.
That's what your dad does.
Called a Mississippi wet wipe.
Yeah.
It's my special.
I do it a lot now.
Dude, you got.
What do you mean you do it a lot?
Well, I used to not do it. And then, we get like the fucking bidets at home
Yeah. Oh,
that are
yeah.
just game changers. Then you travel again and you feel
Yeah,
like, what is it,
no.
the 1400s?
No.
I'm wiping my ass with paper.
It's like going from private
So-
school to fucking Gen Pop in a public school.
Yeah, dude. It's like, no. Yeah, you're like, I'm better than this. So then you start spitting on your paper. It actually makes a big difference.
Try it. Try it.
No.
Spit on your toilet paper. Hold on, let me tell you how to do it. Spit on your toilet paper right on your finger, right where your finger is on the toilet paper, right?
Right.
A nice thing. And then just take it. It's just one wipe. You're not going back and forth. Just one wipe gently to just kind of just get everything off.
like a cursory.
Yeah.
exploratory.
Then go dry. Then go one more spit
that's
and
the
then
way to do
dry.
it.
I'm just. I know. I don't mind the wet idea, but why spit? Can't you just reach the sink? Like if you're in a
no.
hotel
Not if you're in,
bathroom.
like,
The
Airport.
it's the same reason you don't use water when you jack off. You spit in your hand and jack off. Or you know what I mean.
Right.
It's spit is got a little more lubrication to it, a little more viscosity. So when it rubs past your
I
asshole,
gotta
it's kind
say,
of nice.
he kind of knows what he's talking about.
I've been spitting on my toilet paper for years.
Do you think Leanne is still sexually attracted to you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That was the best
I'm very certain about that. No.
Do you think she sees you as like a nice guy that
Yeah, what's-
comes home sometimes?
As a cash cow.
Yeah.
Fucking send him on the road.
Yeah.
It's like A-Rod's agents. They're like, I don't care if he's using steroids. Have you seen my fucking new Bentley?
She's just like, when are you leaving again? Bye-bye
Did
now.
she start like going like, did she get like a platinum card? She's like, this is kind of fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's like shopping now.
You know what she's doing?
What?
I'll tell you right now.
I
She's
love it.
looking at houses.
Yay!
Oh, looking at houses. And
Great.
just the fucking modest woman you met fucking 15 years
Gone.
ago, you wouldn't unrecognizable.
Good for
Really?
her.
This is
Unrecognizable.
my favorite thing.
Good
ever.
for her. She
She-
deserves it.
That new truck we got, she was not wanted to get it. Oh, it's too expensive. It's so silly. And then she got it. Now she goes, this is my favorite thing we've ever owned ever.
I love
She
it.
goes, I really feel like I'm driving around in luxury, and I'm driving so much, picking up George at softball and Isla at school, play practice and
very
whatnot.
cool.
She goes, this makes me feel like driving's not that bad. And I go, you should get treats in life. That's why I don't understand. I've been trying to work this bit out in my life, in my act, and I can't figure it out because maybe people don't relate to the way my brain works. But if you don't have treats in life, then life's not worth living. Like, I don't understand a guy that lives treatless, that they just go,
Well,
no treats.
you're treats all day, though.
Yeah, but that's
constant treats.
But and I have a low threshold for reward. I'll give you that. But guys who deserve treats that don't get them.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah,
I agree.
like I used to think. And
Well, and if you can afford it, that's the caveat. If you can afford it, get the treat. If you can't afford it, don't get the fucking treat.
dude, and it's just making your treats onto like a on like a sliding scale
It's
of
a
what you can
scale.
afford.
It's
like,
a scale.
I've been treating myself my whole life. I like I said, I definitely think I earn treats when I don't earn them. But my treats haven't like gotten outrageous. It's just like a new car. Like, why not have a new car? We had a car that was 10 years old and was breaking down. Like, Liam broke down on Ventura. I go, what the fuck? We can afford a new car.
Yeah.
Let's treat ourselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's
You
good.
deserve it.
Tommy's captain treat over here.
Oh, he's taught, but I'll tell you something. I'm more like Leanne, where I grew up in the communist Cold War and I didn't treat myself to shit. And he's taught me how to enjoy life.
But
that
here's
way.
the thing. It's you
He's
guys
got-
blow it up.
you wore your nice
Both
flip-flops.
of you,
Thanks, Bert.
both of you taught me how to treat myself, because remember we were talking, like I was like, I want to get Leanne something, I want to get something nice, and you go, oh, Tommy just gets it for me. He
right.
just gets it for
he
me.
just
And
made me like it.
yeah, and so in Vegas this weekend, we're doing bottomless mimosas. There's like a mall by the Aria.
That's the treat.
And I go, that's my treat. That was my treat, by the way.
Was that Leanne's treat?
No, she got sick.
She got sick
Yeah,
from
she
the
got-
mimosas?
She got the shakes from them.
Yeah.
And so we go
Poor
to the
woman.
thing, and I just disappeared. I got myself a treat, and I bought Leanne a treat. And
Hey.
what'd you
What'd you
get
get?
about it?
You gotta tell us treats.
Yeah, tell us.
Come on.
My treat's silly.
It's okay.
It was a drunken treat.
Okay, what was
It
it?
was a Gucci fanny pack.
That's the fanny
That's
pack you had on?
awesome.
That's awesome.
It was because Push, I think you had one on, and
Yeah.
I really liked it.
He got me one as a push present, believe it or not, for my second child.
I loved yours, and I was like, I want a Gucci fanny pack
It's
so
so
bad.
silly.
I
It's
feel
so
like
silly.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Well, because it's such a silly item, and then to get a designer silly item, it's like, who
I
would
hope
even?
you start wearing this all the time.
Oh, I wore it all through Vegas.
Yeah,
and I had it filled with all my merch
great.
cash, so it was like stacks of cash. And
Great.
So then I went to Tiffany's and I bought Leanne a necklace. Not super expensive, but just a nice
Yeah,
necklace.
That's nice of you, man.
And as soon as she saw it, she went, why? Oh, I like it. It's really nice. And I went,
Oh,
enjoy it.
Good. Yeah, because you're going to die one day. You may as well enjoy, the benefits, right, Tommy?
When are we getting this house, man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about it.
We looked at one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little out of our price range, but I thought, roll the dice on life now. It was at the foot of Fryman Canyon.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you the ad. I probably shouldn't tell you the
No,
address in
probably
case we
not
buy
on,
it.
not on the internet.
Yeah, it was at the foot of Fryman Canyon. It had it was really nice. It was an old house and it was part of a compound. So all the houses around it was like secluded. You couldn't get you could
That's
see
cool.
It. But
But it won't matter. He'll put it on Instagram anyway.
Yeah, definitely. That's why we got to move. I got to get out of my fucking house now. Everyone knows where I fucking live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Me describing things in my neighborhood on my podcast. People are like, a Jack in the Box, huh? I think I figured out where you live.
You're crazy with that.
Oh, boy.
I didn't. It was before we knew that anyone listened to these fucking things.
Yeah.
I overshared. I've overshared way too much in my life. Like that's where you guys have done a really smart job. And I poor Georgia and Isla didn't even ask, and I talked about their periods on fucking Conan.
Yeah. That was funny, though. I love the period party you described. That was lovely.
Imagine if you're Isla and you got to go to school the next day and it goes viral. And they're like, Jason, huh? You named your period Jason? She's like, I don't know who you are. Yeah.
Poor girls.
So are we
so
moving
let's
on
say
past
this
shitting?
though.
Well, yeah.
We made fun of my tour bus.
Yeah.
And my picture with my tour bus.
Yeah.
What about Bert's?
Oh, shut up.
The Body Shots World Tour. Hitler did nothing wrong.
What? This is your thing?
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
Who does the voiceover for you?
That's my guy, Jake. He's great.
He's a really good voiceover artist.
Yeah, he is.
It's too bad it's all anti-me.
No, he's got some other stuff.
Oh, cool. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, no, that's great. Man. If you're listening, that's just that was just Bert on a Nazi train. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Of what we were.
Oh, yeah, pull up. Hang on, no, hit pause. Yeah, pull up the one that's titled "Bert is a Racist" MP4. I'm dying to see this one.
We'll see it in a bit.
Okay, let's see this. Let's see what this is here. What is this? Oh,
there you
that's
are.
Nazi footage.
Is this Cleveland? Where is this?
Oh my God, that's Himmler. That's Herman Goring. You're in there, right there with him.
Oh, there's another shirtless guy.
Wow. What was he like?
Not that bad.
Really? Wow.
Very artistic.
Man, this is actually good footage.
I know.
Impressive. All right.
Okay. Oh.
The Body Shots World Tour. Hitler did nothing wrong.
Wow. You got your whole logo on the side of the plane there, which is cool.
That's not bad. You know, Ron White had done that to his plane, so I feel like I'm in good company.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. How much would you like to get a plane?
Dude.
Is that the next step?
I almost got one to fly me home from Vegas yesterday, but it was $6,000 and I can't wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
Like I thought it would be like, I literally thought it would be like $2,000. And I was like, I could do that. I can just go like, fuck it. I had a bad night at the casino because I didn't gamble much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't. I don't know. I'm never going to be able to do that. I don't think.
It's crazy.
I don't like flying though either. So that's the other part. Like, I don't enjoy flying.
This bus life has really enabled your lifestyle choices,
dude. I'm so much healthier on this fucking bus than I've ever been.
Really?
Ever.
Let's talk about it.
It's great because here's what we know. I was trying to figure out like why I'm not getting hungover and I'm not getting fucking super wasted at night. It's because you're going to the tour bus and drinking. It's kind of like drinking at your house. And so then you go, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. As opposed to what would normally happen on the road is you're at the club and then everyone ends up at a bar. And then you're at a bar and everyone's like, all right, we're going to go. And you're like, one more, we should get one more. And then you go back to your place, maybe open one there. And for here, you just get like, you go, I'm going back to my room and you just go to sleep. So I loved it. Are
you sleeping better?
I sleep fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I think we have, I don't know what kind of mattress we have, but it's one of those like fits your body, like your Tempur-Pedic, like it's kind of like a Lisa mattress.
He's got one of those that goes up and down
on the tour bus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Then
and massage.
Me too. Then
he does not have one like that for real.
Yeah, right next to his chocolate fountain.
Yeah, I have a chocolate.
Do you have a chocolate fountain on your bus?
No.
Do you really not have two bathrooms though?
No, we have two bathrooms.
Okay,
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck kind of
shit
is this?
No, do you shit in your tour bus?
No,
we don't shit in our tour bus. Can I tell you the invention I came up with?
You made an invention?
Yep. It's called a toilet condom.
Okay.
What you do?
Oh, it's like a hot bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take it and you put it around the seat.
Yeah.
And then it's got like a little like thing here, but you shit into this bag, and so it's almost with a reservoir tip. So you end up in the reservoir tip. So then you can just bag it and throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people do that.
Brilliant.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yeah.
It's called hot bagging.
Hot bagging, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. They just shit in the bag on the bus.
Oh,
or you can just buy like a $2 million bus like Brian Regan, and then you can just shit on your bus.
Why is he?
Because he has the state of the art. Like they have like a grinder and all types of
yeah.
Crazy
He shits
stuff.
on his bus.
I would do a TV show based on tour buses. I'm obsessed with tour buses.
I mean, the really nice ones are really nice.
Like I think mine's probably low end.
So I have 4 different tour buses.
Yeah,
for the year. Because I didn't. There's weeks where it doesn't make sense for when I'm doing Tampa and Lauderdale. I'm like, I don't want a tour bus for that week.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want a tour bus for this week where I have Portland, Maine, and then I have.
Do you just fly to Fort Lauderdale the next day, or are you going to drive?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Oh, see, for me, driving it makes it easier on my stomach. Like I just go.
I mean, I probably will. That's a 3.
Wait,
3.5
Tampa
hour.
to Fort Lauderdale?
You could just get a Sprinter to take you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, so those weeks don't like, but then I have weeks where it definitely makes sense because of the way those companies work. I was able to get like quotes from different companies for all the different runs, compare them all, and then I pull the trigger on the nicest one for a couple runs. So I'm going to see what it's like, what the difference is.
Yeah.
For that bus. That bus is state of the art, though.
Okay, I might hop on your tour for that and just be on your bus.
But that bus is like, it's way more than
really.
Yeah, than like the one I'm on. The one I'm on now. The guy goes, you know when you if you're at a restaurant and you might order something, and you're like, this doesn't. I don't know if this is this tastes right, but you'll second guess yourself because you're like, I don't really complain about the way something tastes, like you're like, I don't want to make a thing of it.
Yeah.
Right. So you go like, and then you eat it and you're like, nah, something's wrong with this. So like on one of the second night on this bus, I was like, man, I feel like it's fucking loud back here. Like really loud, Yeah. So then I'm like, we're in the next city, and he's like, how is it back there? And I was like, well, I gotta be honest, man, I don't want to like complain about it, but it does seem pretty loud. And he goes, yeah, they need a new transmission. And
Dude.
I go, like, do you know this? He was like, oh yeah, I told him, and they rotated the tires, they replaced the rear axle, but she's got some miles on her and she really needs some work. And I was like,
Jesus.
So does this happen soon, or when does that get done? He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, okay. And then it was like, hey, this water didn't really heat up. He's like, yeah, the plug came out. I told him. Soundbar also came detached, and this TV's not working anymore. And I'm like,
my God.
So when do I deal with this? He's like, yeah, just till it's fixed.
Oh my God,
like,
fuck that.
I know, but I mean, at least you
got Wi-Fi.
Then the Wi-Fi broke.
Oh no.
Everything broke down.
Oh.
The guy, here's the thing though, what a difference like a nice, like great driver makes.
Yeah.
The guy's the best, and it's not that big. Like I fall asleep, I get up, we're in the next city. I'm like, I don't care, man.
Yeah, you're sleeping anyways.
Yeah, I'm
right?
like, it's not that big of a deal. There's shit like when the sound bar did work on the TV, the sound bar was dope. Like you could watch movies, and like I was digging that. But for the most part, this bus has been falling apart.
Dude,
and they'll fix it probably as I hop on that other bus.
I want to see what it's. I wouldn't mind splurging. In order to get mine, I had to have it for the whole 3 months.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's because I wanted to wrap it, which might have been a miscalculation.
No, wait. Let's talk about the wraparound.
Such a Bert move.
It is. Joe said that to me last night. He goes, yeah, what's up with you fucking wrapping it? And that kind of like, I couldn't do that, man. I'm too low key. I go, yeah, I don't think I would do that again in the future. Although I know I now will, because dude, it is literally people just knocking on the door at any hour.
You gotta be shitting.
What? Really?
Can I come in?
It's weird.
Is Bert in there? And they're like, yeah, he's sleeping. Wake him up.
Dude, somebody
all day,
because
every
they
day.
know we're doing these ridiculous posts to each other.
Yeah.
My bus was in DC. We'd driven through, mind you, Jersey, Pittsburgh, Cincy, Cleveland, land in DC. It's filthy.
Yeah.
And they wrote Tour Bus Champ in the dirt.
Are you serious?
Hilarious.
The I getting the face on it the first night, I realized it was like there's people waiting outside the bus and you're trying to get in the venue, and I was like, oh, this is a horrible fucking idea. And then knowing that people know that's where you are, I wasn't comfortable with it. Then by the time we got to Tampa recently and Atlanta, I loved it. I was like, well, it started being like people were taking pictures of them outside the bus, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Like people would rip their shirts off and take pictures outside it, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then
you can never wear a shirt again.
I know.
In your career.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be hopefully 80 years old, and you're going to have to be like the shirtless,
the geriatric guy.
comic guy. You're going to have big old soggy man
And they
tits.
go, ladies and gentlemen, and they got a machine.
How long ago? That must have been years ago.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday. That was yesterday.
It's the main room.
That was yesterday.
Comedy store.
I think if I just did sit-ups.
Yeah.
The booze has nothing to do with it.
No.
The sit-ups. And
Or
then
the diet.
where's the one underneath it? That's your Vegas picture.
Whoa. Jesus, that was a bloated afternoon, huh? Jesus Christ, how many beards am I wearing?
Do you know? You had what's the shirt? Is that? What kind of
what
shirt
is
was
that
It says Gator Belts, Patty Melts, Eldorados, Monte Carlos, and Eldorados. It's from the beginning of Fresh and So Clean.
Oh. That's your boy. Big boy.
Big boy's my buddy.
That's your dog. I remember
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Yep. It's really cool. Everyone lighting him up with the M word anytime he comments on anything.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Some people don't get the joke. That's what kills me about it is like some people get the joke and it's funny. Some people really don't have a sense of humor. It's almost like watching Lenny from Of Mice and Men play with animals. They're like, oh, and then you're just like, oh man, you're not doing this right at all.
The nuance of the whole thing.
Someone painted a picture of Outkast and they're like, hey, I made this poster for your bus. And so I had to buy, the only place I have it is I have a big picture of Outkast above my bed.
That's weird.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have those pictures of like the lookalikes? So remember how we had Gerard Depardieu at one time? Don't you think you kind of look like this
Dennis
guy now?
Hoff?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think you look like him?
Well, he has baby blues just like yours.
What about him in the white shirt though? Well, there's Gandolfini.
No,
right there.
not even remotely.
But like in the smile and like the energy.
Not even close. No.
But put a beard on him.
No.
What about...
Kind of have his build a little bit.
You have...
Right there.
I do not have his build.
You look like that.
A little.
That was a week before he died. You don't think you look like him?
more like that than I look like that. Last night, Annie Letterman goes, she touches my belly and she goes, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you were fat. She goes, but you're like hard fat. Tom's like a soft fat, right?
Yeah,
he's a gentle fat.
Yeah.
I had Dennis Hoff on my podcast.
You did?
It was a long time ago.
Did you really?
When it was just me doing all the audio and stuff. So I bring him in the podcast. I start the podcast. He brings a girl with him. And the first thing he says is, show him your pussy.
What?
On my couch. Like she took her pussy out on my couch. And I'm like, that's a leather couch. Like you're going to fucking ruin the leather.
You know that's Nikki Haley, the former UN ambassador? That woman right there?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's who she is.
No.
Yeah, she's going to do a speaking tour pretty soon. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what she has to say. Wait, God gave her vocal cords too?
You don't think you look like that?
No, not at all.
Do you think you're gonna look like that?
No. I hate when I see, that guy Vance Hines is almost skinnier than me now.
Yeah,
Who's Vance
so
Hines?
Vance, this is pretty great.
It's, by the way, hold on. I have to, okay, we're going to make fun of this, but I have to say at the very beginning, he's put in amazing fucking work to get where he is.
Of course.
So I'm not like, we're gonna make jokes about it, I'm sure, but like I am so impressed with this guy's fucking mindset.
Okay.
You don't know anything about this Vance Hines guy?
No.
Okay.
This goes back to the original weight loss challenge, right? This is when
No, I think it goes to Sober October. Because
not weight loss challenge.
He started his weight loss journey right in November, I think a full year ago.
Okay, you're
and
right.
So, or more than a year ago now. But I said on the podcast, I said I could run a marathon in under 5 hours, which I didn't. I ran it in 5:33. But in building up to the marathon, I ran a half marathon. And Vance Hines listened to the Sober October, listened to the fat shaming, listened to all that. But he saw me run the half marathon and then literally was like, well, fuck, if Bert can do that, I can do something. And so he started trying to work out. He was 475 pounds. And today he's like 259.
Wow.
He looks amazing.
That's awesome.
But then he came and did my podcast with Diamond Dallas Page in Atlanta at the Tabernacle. By the way, fucking Tabernacle.
Awesome.
It's the greatest venue in the entire world. Did you know that was a white church?
Yeah, it was a Baptist church.
It was a white church. I thought it was an old black church.
No,
I didn't know
that's
that part. I
interesting.
just knew it was Baptist.
Yeah, and I said to them, I go, so this used to be an old black church? And they go, no. I said, what do you mean? They go, it was a white church. And I was like, well, it's the Tabernacle. And they're like, yeah. What part of the 1900s do you think they let black people come in here? And I went, oh yeah. And they go, have you seen Martin Luther King's church? It's like a box. Do you think they had this one too? And Martin Luther King chose to preach in a box? And I was like, oh, I never even realized that. And they're like, yeah, this was primarily filled with racist white people. And I went, oh, that makes this venue very different for me in my heart. And so that came out wrong. And so, but Vance Hines and Diamond Dallas Page comes in and he's like, race to 200. Let's see who can get to 200 first. And I was like, I'm never going to fucking catch you.
To 200. Oh, so what? I mean,
So the guy that
how far from
this guy
200
started
are
off,
you?
by the way.
Hold on. How far from 200 are you, Bert?
Like solid 40...
50. Yeah, plus 10,
47.
15.
I can tell you right now on my Withings app.
Okay.
I weighed in this morning on my Withings app. I don't look at it. It just registers to my phone.
Oh.
You don't look at it?
No, because I want to track it, but I want to see it when I'm skinny. I don't want to see it now.
Gotcha.
So my app, I can weigh on the scale, it goes right to my phone.
And then you don't have to take a look. It doesn't have to fuck with your day.
Yeah. I just go,
Doesn't have
great.
to affect your behavior in any way.
I have a Withings app on I have a Withings scale on my bus and in my house.
Okay.
245.8.
Okay.
So, but I was 245.9 yesterday. 250 February 14th. So
you're going down.
You're
I'm going down, but
what are you doing?
a lot of diarrhea.
That helps.
Can I be honest with you, Push?
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea how to lose weight.
Yeah.
Even when I've lost weight, I just do it in like this psychotic, manic kind of way. I don't do it in like a healthy fucking way.
You don't have a method. But
No.
if you okay, let's talk to Joe.
No.
Can he make a method for you, and could you stick to it? If someone wrote down, here's what you're going to do, this is the routine, could you have a routine and stick to it?
Yeah, I can be obsessive compulsive.
Yeah.
Right.
But the problem is I'm not
He gets
like
hyper obsessive.
Yeah, hyper obsessive. But the problem is when we lost all that weight, I stayed in the 220s for a full calendar year.
Full year?
Yeah, we were both in the 220s for I don't know, you're probably still around 230?
Yeah.
But like we were in the 220s for a full fucking year, because when we did Sober October, we did our weigh-ins at your house when we went to party at your house afterwards, and we were almost the exact same weight.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. It's just all of a sudden it just balloons up. I get really
Well, I don't think it's that confusing actually.
I get pretty like I get off the rails sometimes.
Yeah.
Where I'm like deep dish pizzas.
Do you beer?
I think part of it
Does
too
beer have
is
calories?
the fact that look, you're a celebratory guy.
Yeah.
You're a fun guy.
Yeah.
You're killing it on the road.
Yeah.
You deserve treats.
There we go. Now we're
So-
talking like my inner dialogue.
You're away from your family.
Okay.
You need some things.
Let's hear about a strip club in a second.
So
Vixen's, Fort Lauderdale.
You just end up you're the good time guy.
So wait, you don't have treats in your head? Like when you get done a show, you don't go, oh, I wonder what I get to treat myself with.
I mean, sometimes, yeah. But
What's your treat?
well, see, here's the thing. I have a way. It's not even like a party thing or aversion to it. It's just like I'm just not wired to be a big drinker.
So you go, now I get to be alone.
No,
sit in a dark
loves
room.
that.
I do like that, but I mean,
Yeah.
here's most of the second show is over. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go back in that green room.
So hold on, let's walk through our first. You do 2 shows. So your
Right.
first show, no booze, I'm sure, right?
Definitely.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, me too. Cup of coffee. Bring it on stage. No booze first show. I
Yeah.
might bring a beer out, but I won't touch it. Second show, I bring a cocktail. I'll bring a cocktail or a beer out.
Yeah, never.
And when I say when I was 22 years old, I got involved with the Russian Mafia. Here's how it happened. They cheer, and that's when I start drinking. That's my first drink of the night.
And that's your closer?
That's my I tell the machine story every night.
Yeah.
So then you have like 10 minutes, and then you
14 minutes, and I get
drinking.
I get a little bit of a buzz. Oddly enough, I know that people think that I wouldn't, but even in that 14 minutes, just having a few sips, I catch a little bit of a buzz.
Yeah,
and
but you're also like you're doing the like it's like almost like a performance of a play they know. You know? So I get that. I never drink ever during shows, before or during. I just in my head.
I can't drink before. It makes me. We did it in Vegas. We had mimosas, and I'll do it on like an overnight flight. I'll drink that evening, but I can't. I have to be sober. I can't be having beers getting on stage.
Yeah.
I just give a shitty show.
I usually I'll have a drink after shows once or twice a week. And,
Whoa.
And usually it's maybe 1 drink. Sometimes it's 2.
Wait, so what do you do after the show to
Well, that's what I'm-
unwind?
So, but I mean, all right. So because we're both on buses, it's basically like this. It's like if so the second show will end. I'll go to the green room. Whoever's with me will be hanging out in there. Music. I have like a speaker, so we'll put music on. Talk about the shows. Talk about jokes. And then if I feel like having a drink, we have drink. Sometimes we have post-show meal, so I'll have a meal delivered as I'm coming off stage. So we eat. So it's like having dinner after the show.
Yeah.
And then it's like, how important is the transportation? If it's like, we got to get going, like we'll get on the bus, and if like I said, if I feel like having a drink that night, we have a drink, sit around. Some nights I don't. So some nights I'll hit like a vape pen, eat
you like to vape, Dad?
Yeah, I eat like
kinda
a
your
mild
thing.
edible. I like mild ones. So I keep it like real buzz level, not fucked up.
Mine's a little different.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us the truth.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you the truth.
be
I'll tell you the
honest.
truth. I'll be 100% honest.
Leanne's not here.
It's not Leanne I'm worried about.
Who are you worried about?
Fucking everyone else.
Oh, they know. Everybody
I've been
knows.
honest before, it always comes back to bite me in the ass. Drink on stage for the second show starts when I tell the machine story. I go backstage, and then backstage I'll have another drink. Like sitting back there, we do like like a 15-minute chill out. People come backstage for backstage passes, like friends or whatever, and have a drink with them. And then I'll take that drink out to the meet and greet.
Of course, makes sense.
Yeah, and then what I've been doing a lot lately is telling everyone on the show where I'm going to go drink. And then everyone goes and meets me at a bar.
Yeah, it's different.
Wow.
So
that sounds like my nightmare.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad if you can disconnect.
Right. Oh, right. If you're
you just
dissociated.
Well, if you're one of those people that can get into you, then it will get into you.
I would have to drink a lot more if I had to do.
I actually don't drink that much because I can't drink, so I'm taking pictures. I'll take maybe like.
I would drink a lot more if I had to take pictures.
I'll take like 500 pictures a night. Like at I'm inviting 1,800 people to a bar. And going like at both shows. I go, I'll be drinking at ... tonight. If you want, meet me over there, and I'll see you over there.
And how house do you get?
I don't get that house. I won't do shots. I won't do shots with anyone. I won't let people buy me drinks.
I'm like stressed out hearing about his night.
Really?
I go in. I'll tip the bartenders usually $100 each, and just say, hey, thanks. I'm sorry that I fucking swamped your bar tonight. And then and they usually take care of me and just give me when we did it in Boston, we went to that place right down the street. I forget the name of it. And they didn't have Tito's and soda, so I just drank beer. But I don't really
your go-to is Tito's and soda, though, right?
It's just a little healthier. I think it's a little leaner.
Yeah.
And so
that's what. Yeah.
But then we get on the bus.
You got a nice handle with you here.
I brought Tito's is always nice enough to send me handles all the time.
That's nice.
I have maybe 19 bottles of Tito's on my tour bus.
Uh-huh.
Really?
I have so much goddamn Tito's on my tour bus. You have no idea. In Atlanta, Live Nation just gave me a case of Tito's. They were like, oh, just so you have it. We have so much Tito's, it's ridiculous. But here's where it gets wacky for me is like, then we get on the bus and I'm traveling with like 6 people. So you get on the bus and everyone's like, hey, let's do another round. Hey, let's go on some Netflix. Hey, we just bullshitting. And then you stay up sometimes until 4 a.m. And you're like, and then sometimes. Is that
what you do, Tom?
I stay up late.
You are a late guy.
I do stay up late, and I have trouble. I've always had trouble. I have trouble falling asleep.
Yeah.
Here, when I'm on the East Coast, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I that's the one thing that fucks me up the most is I don't even want to be up that late, and I'm still like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's 3:30 in the morning.
But once you get on the bus, it's healthier for me. Like when we have to leave right after a venue, it's very healthy. But when you go to a bar and then you get back to the bus and you're just like, oh, staying up talking, but you're not getting that fucked up.
Yeah.
Just sitting on the bus. I think my drinking, oddly enough, has been more under control than my eating. I was really good the first run, and then it just fucking.
I started to do
off.
this like because when you get to the theaters, they'll say like, do you want food? Do you want to order pre-show meal? Just have like an automated answer. Just be like, yeah, grilled chicken, just this way. What gets delivered is good for you.
I was doing salads for a while.
That's good.
Yeah. And then we were in Indianapolis and they had this great pizza place. So I was like, 4 pizzas. Huh? What? We'll watch the NFC Championship in the tour bus. Huh? What? And it was just fucking, the wheels come off.
Yeah.
Is that Leanne?
I don't know. Is
Looks
it?
like Mitch Fatel.
Look at it. What's going on there?
Oh my God.
That's that's Bert.
Oh my God. Is that Bert?
Yeah, jerking off.
That's me jerking off in a window.
Yeah. Look at him.
Oh my God.
You never seen this?
Oh my God.
I'd never seen it before.
That woman almost got me fired. You never heard this story?
The time you jerked off?
You never heard this story for real?
No.
Oh, this is a good story.
Tell me.
So for those of you who are listening, you did not see anything.
Yeah, that's true.
But what was from The Shield, and those 2 actors.
That's not real footage?
That's not real footage, no.
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, it's from The Shield.
I thought that was from the tour.
No.
Okay.
So
the television show The Shield.
I was a cuck. That was my role. It said the cuck.
What was the booking like?
I actually didn't even have to read for it. They just booked me.
How great is that?
Yeah. Tom, they just looked at me and they go, he looks like a cuck. Fucking, because the role was, I was a guy who hired a black guy to fuck my wife. And I like to jack off watching them fuck on the outside dressed as a DWP guy.
This is pretty cool. I like this.
Very specific.
And I didn't even have to read for it. They went, yeah, this guy looks like he jacks off to black guys fucking his wife.
Yeah.
So
how turned on would you be if that were a thing?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, no,
You're
the idea of someone else fucking Leanne is not turn me on at all.
What's the scenario?
Move it, niggers!
Cheers.
Okay.
Whoa, what
Jesus
was
Christ.
that? Was that your opening? Your opener?
No, that was. I don't know what that was from. I'm offended by that kind of.
Christ, that startled me. I wasn't expecting to hear Bert saying that. Wait,
big swig.
Bert, what's a turn on for you and Leanne? Like, what would you want to happen with Leanne?
Nothing. Just me and her fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not. We're not. We're
There's
very
no
meat
like
potatoes.
There's no like hot Girl Scout troop leader mom that you'd be like, oh, Leanne, we should.
Oh, no.
That won't
Is your
happen.
go-to? Do you have a go-to? Like you put her in the dog or like missionary or?
Yeah. We did the 12 nights of Kama Sutra in December.
You
Yeah.
did?
We did the 12 nights of Christmas with a group of friends. So we had 12 parties in December. And then on
You
the
fucked
first
every one of those nights.
and then the first night,
for you.
I said, why don't we as a group of friends do the 12 nights of Kama Sutra? So every night we have a party. We'll all send each other a new Kama Sutra pose that we have to do. And then we'll send our notes back in the morning as a couple. And not everyone understood it properly. The first couple gave their kids Benadryl.
No.
And then did all 12 positions that night. They knocked their kids out and fucked in 12 different positions.
Yeah,
That's not what you said.
And so, yeah, that's not all we said.
Good.
But Leanne and I did it. We did all of them, and it was fucking awesome.
Really?
There was this one position that she pulled up, and it was so cool. Imagine if she's sitting on my lap, but her legs are over to the side, right? Mm-hmm. Now take that position and just fall back on the bed. So her back's on the bed, and you're on your side, and her legs are up over your legs. Does that make sense? Push.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It was awesome. It was awesome. But yeah, I'm more burying meat and potatoes. I just want to have regular sex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Big anal guy or no?
Never done it.
Yeah.
Not with her. Once in camp, this guy did it to me, but I was like,
Nice guy or no?
no, I'd never done anal. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I tried. I've
Okay, so wait, you booked this role, you said.
So I booked this role. And Chickless I think Chickless and this other guy are directing this episode. But Chickless is on set. So I read the breakdown and the scene, and it's me watching my wife fuck a black dude, right? And the black guy and my wife are both in this house. I see them in the house. And so I just got into role and I started playing with my dick. Like legit playing with my dick, right? Uh-huh. And they pull up and she gets outraged.
This lady?
Yeah, this lady, the real person. She calls cut. She goes, this is ridiculous. He's touching himself. And in my head, I'm like, did I read this wrong? I was like, I thought that it said to play with yourself. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fucking embarrassed. I've never acted in anything before. This is the first thing I ever acted in. This is when we were shooting Hurt Bert, by the way. So she goes, I'm not going to work with him. And so she moves. They split us up. And Michael Chickless and this other guy, I forget the other guy's name, come up to me. And I go, hey man, I'm really sorry. I think I misread this. I can do it again. I don't have to touch myself. And he was like, no, great choice. I went, really? He goes,
Oh my God.
Fuck her. It's a great choice. That's definitely what we want. As a matter of fact, what we're going to do is we're going to hold her in position A. And then we're going to close in on you. We're going to do some tights. We're going to move the camera around, but I want you to just play with yourself. I was like, really? And he goes, yeah. Go at it. And then what I'm going to do is when I call her back the second time, just don't touch yourself. But we're going to use you touching yourself. So I go, okay. So he goes, all right, hold her at first position. All right, action. So I walk up, this whole shot that you see, and I'm fucking playing with my dick. I'm playing with my dick. And then my dick starts getting hard. I'm playing with my dick. Yeah. And we're going on for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, are they even filming? Or do you think they're just sitting back there going, watch this guy jag off. Let's see if he comes.
Yeah.
And so then finally he goes, all right, cut. And he goes,
I would have let you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And so then
more, Bert.
They pulled her up. And then the scene, I did the scene without touching myself, but they used me touching myself and just intercut them. And then, and then I walk around. They arrest me, put me in cuffs, had a panic attack in the handcuffs, walk me to the front door. Big black guy comes out, and I was like, honey, can you just tell them what's going on? And he's like, yeah, dude's with her. And then you find out that I like to have black guys fuck my wife.
Oh, wow.
This shit should be easy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know that all you're going to do is intercut my voice of, I like to have black guys fuck my wife. And I just...
We'll use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
These are all audio recorded singles now.
Good.
So if they're online. Make sure you mark that, by the way.
Yeah. Make sure you mark that.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, good. We have this other footage of where was it? Oh, is this? What is this?
That's Secret Time. That's
Secret
his new
Time?
special.
Oh yeah, on Netflix. You can watch it right now.
Meine Arbeit
Oh my
für
God.
richtig Geld. Ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe,
Jesus.
dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes.
That's a clip from Secret Time?
It's yeah, they're doing an international version release of it.
They dub it everywhere. Wow. Good job, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, thanks. Let me kill another one of these beers.
Do you have it in your audience? People, do they yell like "Bert is fat" when they see you, or
Yeah, they probably yell Tom is fat.
or yell Tom?
They
is
yell
fat?
Thomas fat. They yell Thomas
Yeah.
fat. They yell tour bus champ a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one. I mean, I told you this. I hate to even bring this up because obviously it's something I regret I never said on the podcast. But the very first date I did after doing this podcast was in Oxnard, and some guy, clear as fucking day, in the middle of my set goes, "Tell your N-word joke."
Wait, what word?
The N-word.
Oh.
He said the real word. He said the real word, and it was in the cleanest white version of that use of that word, and it ruined the room. It ruined the fucking room, and everyone was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Listen, I apologize." I go, "Listen, I understand that you're a fan, but I'm not gonna do that, and I just wish you hadn't done that." And it really reset the room, and I had to like win them back, and it was like a fucking nightmare. So I get done the show, I'm doing the meet and greet, and this black guy comes up to me and he goes, "You never told it." I said, "It was a black guy doing a white guy voice."
Yeah.
And it and I was like, I go, "Why didn't you tell everyone you were black?" He goes, "I don't care," because he's black. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But it was fucking horrific. That was the one that sucked the most. But mostly people yell tour bus champ, Bert is fat, Mickey Mantle, Gene.
Yeah.
We gonna ride tonight.
Yeah. Is that the black guy?
What? No. Who's that?
Just a black guy.
No.
What's going on here?
Just different black guys.
What's going on here?
Dude, how about all this blackface showing up, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There was
the fashion stuff you're talking about.
Oh, right.
No. I'm talking about all these fucking
Like Halloween costumes and stuff.
yeah. Like,
like the Virginia
it's super
governor.
dumb.
Yeah.
how funny is? I mean, how fucking comical is that the governor gets caught in blackface? The next guy raped some women, and then allegedly, and then the next guy goes, "Actually, I've been in blackface too."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All in Virginia.
All in Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you ever see anyone in blackface in college in like Florida or in high school?
No.
Our high school cheerleading squad in like 1987, 89, 88 came out to Babies Got Back in all blackface with
What?
wigs and gold chains.
What?
Really?
There was a picture of it online. And I actually hit some of the chicks up and was like, "Hey, you guys work with kids. You might want to get rid of that picture." One girl, there was a picture online.
Tagged herself. She's like, "I love this thing."
No, there's one girl that works with disabled kids that there's a picture of me and her in college. It was this party I threw, and she is in straight blackface, like legit blackface. And I ran into her in San Diego. I was like, "Hey, you may want to like scrub the internet of that. Like, just pull it down." She had posted it herself and tagged me in it.
Oh.
And just oblivious to the idea that you.
I don't think I was even aware of what blackface
Yeah,
was.
it wasn't a thing for us either.
I'm trying to think of like awareness. It wasn't like, I don't think that people were. I mean, I wasn't thrown around definitely in high school, but if I had seen it, I probably, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't have noticed
catch
it.
my attention as being as crazy as if you notice it now.
Oh, I mean, I never even thought of it. To be honest, I never done it, but it's only because I don't like makeup on my face. Like, I'm not saying that I would have or I wouldn't, but I don't like makeup on my face. Like, clowns freak me out, so I don't never put makeup on my face.
Yeah.
So that's how I know I've never done it.
I know that I did the talent show in 5th grade. I did Young MC thing, but I wore a dress. Not blackface.
Why did you wear a dress?
Forget. I think I played the girl that's in the story.
In Bust a Move?
Yeah. So like I like acted out. What
I got
she
it.
did.
Now that's
good.
a hate crime. You were mocking transgenders.
I know.
You can't dress up like some like a yacht.
Yeah.
Dude, they got out to Bryan Cranston, because he played a disabled person with an able body.
It makes me crazy.
It's insane where this is going. I mean, Kevin Hart tried to fucking give a shout out to Jesse Smollett. And
we were just talking about him.
Here's what we were going to ask you. What do you think, like, if you were orchestrating that hate crime, what do you think he did wrong?
Oh, I'll tell you exactly
how
what he did wrong.
How should he have done it right?
I can tell you all the things, all the signals that I picked up on when I first read the story, and I went, I'm not going to say this out loud, but this is bullshit.
Yeah, let's talk to an expert.
You can't say this out loud because you look like a person that is promoting violence. But I go, hold on one second. 2 racist white guys recognized you from Empire? At
2 a.m.
I watch Empire, but I wouldn't recognize you. I've watched Empire, but I wouldn't recognize you. And 2 guys in MAGA hats are like, hey, you're that gay guy from Empire. That never is going to happen. No one that's a MAGA guy is watching Empire. That just doesn't happen. It's not what they enjoy watching.
It's a good point. I never thought of it.
The noose was on his neck for 45 minutes.
When the police talked to him.
Who keeps a noose on their fucking neck?
The cops came to his apartment to interview him, and he was still had it around his neck.
And the bleach, no one wants. They're not trying to get you lighter. No one's like, hey, we want you to be like us. Come on, man. Let us help out. What the fuck? It was
you're saying that, yeah, like as a white person, you wouldn't want him to be whiter.
You wouldn't be like,
yeah.
Okay, if this bleach works, then we'll stop in the middle of this. I'm so sorry, man.
Right.
There was a lot of that I just didn't. I called bullshit in my head. But then I'm also a cynic. I'm also a contrarian. So like as soon as that happened, that's what I thought. And then once I found out it was a lie, I then get empathetic for that kid. And then I go like,
you feel badly for him.
I feel badly for him.
Yeah,
because,
it's sad.
Because I go, where's his brain at? And I don't want that to be used as a lightning rod to light up true MAGA racists.
Yeah.
To go, this is why they're that, or this is like whatever side is I'm always going to the opposite side and trying to argue the other direction.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel bad for that kid. I don't know what the fuck's going on in his brain that he thought that would help him.
It's not good.
It's not good for anyone.
No, I know. So I thought the same thing. It's nothing good's going to come of that.
Could be mental illness.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Could be.
Breathe it.
Yeah, you got to breathe.
You got to breathe.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
$2.3 million.
That is a great Your Mom's House challenge.
To what? Put stuff in your butt?
It's a viral challenge that we put out on Facebook, much like the ice bucket challenge. Okay?
Right.
And it's
right.
It's a tight shot, and it's like, hey guys, my name is Bert Kreischer. I'm ready for the butt plug challenge. Right now, you got to try to guess: am I putting a butt plug in, or am I not putting a butt plug in? And it's just a shot of my eyes, and it's me going. And people have to guess if you really did it or if you didn't do it.
And then do you show them?
And then you pull back and you either have pants on or you're naked.
Would you do a butt plug video?
Yeah, would you?
I did I would know, but I tell you what, I would do a suppository video.
Yeah.
Would?
Have you ever put a suppository in your asshole?
I've had one put in, but it's been a long time.
This is my impression of getting in this is my impression of a suppository getting put in your asshole. This is me as the suppository getting put in your asshole. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I'll take it from here. Okay.
So
I put a lot of suppositories in my ass.
How often?
A lot, because sometimes I fucking shit fire. And so a suppository is what cools it down. A hemorrhoid.
Oh,
really?
Cools it.
Yeah,
Do you do it like recently?
Preparation H. I've done it very recently.
Oh.
Like if I eat a lot of spicy stuff and my fucking asshole's burning, I'll just shove a Preparation H suppository up there.
Whoa, and that cools your asshole off?
Immediately.
Feels good.
Have you had other stuff up your butt besides a suppository?
Nope.
Never a toy?
Come on.
Never a toy. What kind of toy?
Like a little car or something?
Oh, no. I thought you meant sex toy. No.
Yeah, sex toy.
Sex toy?
No. No. I never
like
had
a
any
little
toy.
one?
No, I've never had any.
You've never been pegged or anything like that?
Never been pegged.
Really?
I had a finger up my ass, obviously.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
Well, yeah. I mean, who hasn't had a finger in their ass?
Well, I mean, how often?
No, like college.
That was the last time?
Yeah, Leanne won't do it.
Why won't she do it?
This is my impression of me and Leanne during oral sex. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that feels so great. Oh, put your finger in my ass. What? Nothing. She would not do that.
No.
That's not Leanne.
No, why? No.
Because as soon as I said that, Leanne would just think, are you gay?
Oh,
that's
really?
why Leanne breaks. No, I'm not putting fingers in your ass. I'm your wife.
I wouldn't put. I'm scared.
Have a guy put his
shit
finger in
on
your
my
ass.
finger.
No. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean,
I bet your ass is a real
nightmare.
It's dry. Anytime I would ever offer that, it would be cleaned out.
Okay.
You would enema?
I don't have any shit hanging out in my body that I'm not getting rid of immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know, but your ass seems real dicey to me.
If you had to put your finger on one of our asses, who do you...
Tom, don't even ask the question. I mean...
Oh, yeah, I guess, is your husband? No, but like, if you just looked on...
No. Just let's say I'm not married to him and you guys are just my friends. Just knowing what I know about both of your personal hygiene, his is way better than yours.
No.
Yeah? You have a very slack idea of personal hygiene.
Tom
you're
lies about his personal hygiene.
What do you mean?
I doubt that.
I remember one
him.
time I picked something out of my body or something and I smelled it, and Tom goes, "You would smell that?" I go, "I'm sorry. If you find an object on your body, your first thing isn't to smell it. That's the first thing I do. If I find something,
it depends. Like, where are you finding it?
Anywhere.
Wait, what kind of thing?
Yeah.
Something between your toes. First thing I do, what's that?
I don't smell between my
Oh my.
I would investigate, but I wouldn't smell it.
Why do you
What do you just look at it?
Just eyeball it, yeah.
And then
Why do I have to
discard it,
smell that?
Probably.
Okay, say
like belly button lint. I wouldn't have to
behind
smell.
your ear. You don't rub your finger behind your ear and smell it.
No. Why would you smell it?
Do it. If you wear
I don't
headsets,
want to.
Try it.
Wait, does yours
try it out?
Try it out.
Does yours smell?
Yeah, behind my ears do right now.
All the
See,
time?
you're nasty because you're
no, it's
nasty.
because I'm wearing headsets.
No, it's because you're nasty.
No, it's not because I'm nasty. I'm cleaner than 98% of the people.
Leanne told us, remember when
Try it out.
you used to live on up 6th Street, down the street from us, up the street, whatever, that you used to clip your toenails and then you collect them on a piece of Scotch tape and then you tape it under
a coffee table.
The coffee table,
That's
which is
bad.
so nasty.
You think that's nasty?
That's nasty.
Why is that not nasty?
I don't know.
It's so nasty.
That's a good
Bert.
answer.
Wait, if you had to smell balls right now, whose do you think smell better, mine or Tom's?
Tom's 1,000 times.
Mine.
Tom.
No.
Mine.
No,
Mine.
here's
Bring in
why.
Josh Potter. Mine.
No.
I would always bet that your balls smell
horrendous. And here's why. I'm going to tell you why. You don't wear underwear.
Yeah.
And your jeans are not clean. You wear the same jeans every time I see you. You're nasty.
You got me on both of those.
And on
you
top of
shit
that,
yourself all the time.
like you usually think of like, hey, this guy drinks like 8, 15, 90 bottles a day. Like he probably smells between his legs.
Wait,
really, stinky.
You really think do your balls smell good right now?
Right now?
Right now.
I don't know if they smell good right now, but I don't think they're quite at that sour stage.
You
yet.
showered last night.
Yeah,
I showered this morning.
Yeah, but guess what I'm saying? You're naturally stinkier.
Yeah, I think. Well, my balls right now are ripe. I can tell because they're all in these jeans, and these jeans are a little old.
They're filthy.
They're a little old.
Yeah.
They're 3 weeks old.
I knew it.
Yeah.
That's how long you go between washing your jeans.
Yeah, I've actually had a pair of jeans that one time I was flying back from South Africa, and I was on the plane. I went, I think my jeans smell.
Yeah.
I could smell my jeans, and then I washed them, and I was like, oh, they're not that color for real? Like, how old are these? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Leanne is just really accepting of the fact that you're disgusting.
My
You're
teeth are good
gross.
right now, brushed.
They're good.
Because
Do you floss?
No, I don't. I floss. Hold on, I floss aggressively, but more importantly, I water pick every day.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Let's see that smile.
Do you brush?
Why not?
Because
I know.
Because I already know. One time you were talking. You go, hey, why don't you get your teeth fixed? I go, what? And you go, you got money. Just get your teeth fixed. You got to get them whitened.
Wait,
I have one brown one.
Let me
I
see.
have to do this.
What about on the top though? No, your teeth look good.
No, they're okay. No, your teeth are good, Bert. I bet your beard smells like
clean. I just washed it. It smells like balls often.
Yeah.
Because I play with my balls and then I play with my beard.
Yeah, that's what Leanne told me.
and then
That's what Leanne told me.
Leanne will be kissing me and go, have you been playing with your dick today? And I'll go, why?
Yeah.
She goes, your face smells like balls.
Yeah.
One time you go.
God, you're so gross.
One time you go. I was on the phone with you, and you're at home, and you're like, hey, well, my finger smells real bad. And I was like, why? You're like, it smells like shit. And I go, well, what did you touch? And you're like, I don't know. And then you're like, oh, Leanne just got upset. And I go, wait a minute, you don't know why your finger smells like shit? And you go, I go, were you toying with your asshole? And you go,
ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't play with your asshole sometimes in bed?
Nah.
What the fuck, bro? Here, let me tell you what I do. I don't play with my asshole in
Try
bed.
it out.
No, here's what I do. And I
you guys had anal sex?
What?
No, I don't like butt stuff. I'm not into butt play.
Never had a finger in your butt?
I've had a finger in my butt,
Yeah.
but I don't like. I'm not. It makes me feel like I have to brown, and I don't like it.
Oh, these guys are Lewis and Clark. They're exploring territory all the time.
Yeah.
What was I going to ask you, though? You put me
I
off
haven't
my-
had one in mine in a long time.
It's not happening. I'm afraid of getting shit on my fingers.
That's what happens.
I don't bear scratch my beehole with my hands. I don't bear scratch my armpits. I do it over the cloth. I'll do it over
That's
underwear.
real dice. I don't do that either.
But then I'll just change my clothes. I'll just take off the underwear, take off the shirt.
I usually only
Why would
scratch
you-
my ass with toilet paper. My asshole.
I will, if we're being 100% honest.
Let's be honest.
Secret time?
Yeah, secret time.
I'll do an investigatory itch of the asshole, and if it's super wet, I'll go. We need to involve some toilet paper in this one.
Whoa.
But then I'll always go. I always smell it. I smell every part of my body. There's not one part of my body I don't smell.
Oof, this is
rough.
So wretched.
Rough.
Your poor wife.
I have a pimple on my lip. Like like a thing.
Guys.
Hardcore fun?
Hardcore
By
fun.
the way, the Hardcore Fun shirt is now in our store. It's a Your Mom's House new item exclusive. Go to Tom Segura or merchmethod.com/Tom Segura. I don't know if it'll be up as the recording of this, but there's the new bike stuff. There's the new mouse pad. There's going to be a special water idea you're going to see very soon.
Yes, and the Ride or Die Tour T-shirt is on sale too at this website, tomsegura.com.
I like the tour poster I saw for the Ride or Die tour.
It's cool,
That's
right?
It's really cool.
Thank you. I
They also
appreciate
have
saying that.
the overstock from the last tour that I did, the tour bus champ with Bert taking a shit in the corner. That'll also be in the store.
What?
So there's a poster that this designer made. He's awesome. He listens to the show and he just designs posters for me. He'll just come up with things, and he put this one. Tour bus champ was the theme, and he puts the location and all this, me on it. And then right behind the bus, you were squatting, taking a shit, and that was like the people loved it. They're like, "Hey, there's Bert taking a shit right there."
Oh, cool!
Yeah.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Love it.
Smell behind your ears.
Yeah.
All right,
See
I'm
if-
clean.
Is it moist?
No, it's I shower.
What about yours?
I shower, Bert.
Mine are clean right now too.
I shower every day. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rich Voss is the one that turned me on to that.
That's
'Cause
disgusting.
If you wear headsets, if you didn't shower and you put on headsets,
Yeah.
I'll
Makes
tell you
sense.
why.
You'd be sweating there, right?
But these headsets have cloth, and maybe they don't make. You know what I mean? They're not like sweaty.
Whoa, who's on your podcast?
Lots of people.
woman.
Oh, really? Greg Fitzsimmons was there before you.
My headset smells good.
Have you seen Blood Wave? The trailer for Blood Wave?
No, what's that?
The Netflix doc?
No.
Oh my God. This is.
Can you play it?
Yes. Turn it up. Turn it up. This is pretty cool. Check this out.
There was a sudden string of violent hate crimes across America.
Several high-profile violent crimes have gripped the nation these past few months.
Around the same time, a known fat and racist comedian went on tour in a similar pattern.
I just want to show you what a real tour bus champ does to hold down the title.
From the shooting deaths of 2 African Americans at a Kentucky supermarket to the killing of 11 worshipers at a Pittsburgh synagogue.
This documentary investigates the relation between Bert Kreischer and these hate crimes.
Durham, Charlotte, Atlanta.
Georgia's one of only 5 states without a hate crime law.
Right now I'm at the Hard Rock Live in Orlando.
What we're seeing is that the bulk of these crimes are aimed at immigrants and Muslims.
A man is still in jail tonight, charged with a hate crime after police say he threatened to kill a woman in downtown Portland.
When will Bert Kreischer stop committing hate crimes? A Netflix documentary. Summer 2019.
Dude,
it's great work.
That's got to be awesome for you to be so connected with them.
Yeah. You know, it's going to become. It's going to become real news at some point.
Oh, this out of context is going to fuck somebody up.
Oh, out of context, they will believe it.
Yeah. We're gonna drop these like kind of everywhere, you know.
It was like that. Remember that there was a person that said I was responsible for the synagogue shootings.
Someone said that?
Yeah. Oh, I sent it to you.
Really?
That was a long story. I'm not getting into it. Yeah.
Somebody tweeted you that?
Nah, don't let it change the fucking subject.
Okay, I'll
Someone genuinely wrote an article saying I was responsible for those synagogue shootings.
Okay, let's change the subject. Bert, how often do you shower for Leanne?
Every day.
Every day?
I shower every day. Yeah.
So this is the type of guy you're getting.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I shower every day.
So we're talking about these guys, right? Bert, Tom, Joe, and Ari, right? So Bert is where? Bert's right there, right? Bert's at the end, right?
Really back to the
Bert's at the way end, right? Why?
Because he's fat.
He's slow, right? And so we can say that Bert is in what place? Is he in first place, second place?
Fifth
He's in fourth place, right? Bert's in fourth place.
So first, second, third, fourth.
Right. So Bert's in fourth. Okay.
This is crazy.
Yes,
I've never seen this.
Yeah, people are still learning about math and stuff like that based on how fat Bert is.
What?
By the way, who just said that?
I don't know.
One of your fucking laugh tracks back there?
No, people sent that in a long time ago, but apparently I've never seen this. They're still sending it.
No,
in.
this one's new.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Keep playing the rest of it. Turn up my volume in my headsets. I'm not hearing it clear enough.
So remind me again, who's first place?
Joe.
Joe's first. Joe. And then second?
Ari.
Ari is second.
Tom.
Then who's in fourth?
What are these fucking kids laughing at?
I don't know. I think they like your name. I bet kids like your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun name.
It's a great name.
And you don't hear it a lot either.
No.
Like Bert and Ernie.
So what is that, some teacher that's just basically talking about the weight loss challenge?
It's a teacher who's it's usually we get like English as a second language teachers, and like when they're just trying to come up with sentences, they'll just, they'll throw in something like, and then what happens if you eat too much? And then the kids go, you get like Bert, like that. I don't know. They just send it in.
I'm starting to understand this fake news thing. It just becomes real. There's people that come up to me after the shows that are massively overweight. They're like, "Hey, you fat fuck."
Yeah.
And you're like, you're fatter than I am.
Oh, I get that too.
Yeah. And you're like,
I get that when they're like, when it actually the only person who will say something to you like to my face, will be like a really fat guy.
Oh yeah.
Or the most abusive fat comment. You're like, who's this? Guy will be like 380. He's like, hey, you fat fuck.
I blocked someone today.
You did?
Yeah. I don't mind. I have probably the thicker skin out of most of the comics out there. I can take a joke and I'm fine with it. And I can understand an attempt at a joke that falls short. I understand that they're not pros at it. I've fallen short. But sometimes you get guys that just say mean shit.
Yeah.
And I'll take it if you like. I mean, I'll be like, if the guy follows me, I know he was trying to be funny. If you don't follow me, I'm like, sorry, man, that's not how it works. You get fucking blocked.
Yeah.
You get suck a dick. Or if like, I block people because they said way too much mean shit about you, and I'm like, oh no, he's my friend.
No.
I like him more than I like you. Now I'm blocking you. I blocked a lot of people on Instagram.
For their comments?
Oh, I've blocked a lot of people on Instagram. We just get on my thing and start fights with people, but they're trying to do like an inside joke, but they're legit starting fights. I just go, man, you can't play anymore.
Yeah.
You got to understand the nuance of it. You got to have a sense of humor about it at least.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like the super abusive stuff either.
Yeah, or if I post a picture of my family and they go, they say like really horrible shit about like whatever. I'm just like, you're not going to play.
Yeah.
But and I think that's the right we have is to say, hey, I'm not going to play. Because I remember when we first did the fat shaming at the very beginning, there were people that weren't in on the joke and they weren't getting it at first.
Yeah.
And they were picking sides for real. Fuck Bert. I fucking hate that guy. He laughs at his own jokes. He's a fucking fat fuck. He don't even have a Netflix special. Who the fuck is he anyway? He's just some guy from Travel Channel. And I remember you going like, he's blocked. He can go fuck himself.
Yeah, no, I don't like the really mean stuff. I thought there's like a circle of people that we kind of like. Bert's not racist, guys. This is
there's a circle of people that get the joke, but then there's people that just don't.
Oh yeah, we put him in World War II footage. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
I didn't think I'd have to say it. That's not real. Bert's not a Nazi.
I didn't think I'd have to say it. You know how many times I've been to say I'm not racist?
Do you realize that was an off-the-cuff comment though that started it? You were just sitting down. We were promoting.
It was a perfect.
Time,
it was a perfect
and we're like,
storm.
here's the fattest, and we just paused. Like, what's another bad thing to say? super unapologetically racist guy, and like that was it.
Yeah,
that was the
beginning of it.
We got to get a new thing going. What do you want to be labeled as?
The best looking comic in comedy. The guy with the biggest dick.
Smelliest balls?
No, he was something positive.
No, I don't mind that.
Grossest? Poorest hygiene?
No, let's do something like more exciting. Let's say
stage presence.
Charged with rape, but never.
Too late. Someone's already done that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Some fucking guy used to be my friend did that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I'm not going to say his name.
All right. Let's
He
talk
knows,
about this tour, by the way. You maniac.
Yeah.
So your tour is a huge success. Probably bigger than you ever thought it would be.
Yeah, way
right?
bigger than I ever thought it would be.
And everywhere you're adding shows, you're fucking touring every week like a psycho.
Yeah.
When are you? What's the next stops for you that you want people to come to? Where are you going to be? I know you have everything, but
I think everything's sold, but there's always like single tickets.
Yeah.
There's always available tickets. So like on those second shows, there's always like like a 2-packet somewhere. I'm in New Orleans this week, Austin, Dallas, and then I do like Jersey, Philly, DC, and then that run of the middle of the country, and then I'm in Australia and Europe.
Yeah.
I
nice.
think Europe's already sold out, and then Australia has got open tickets. I think, but that's like fucking 4 months away.
That's great.
Are you ever going to do Australia?
Yeah, we're talking right now.
For real?
Yeah. The main thing is I didn't want to announce it way ahead of time. I was like, you can't put me in a position where I get fucked. So we
Yeah.
have to announce it closer to the date.
So when will it be?
Well, I mean, I would announce it later in the year.
So it'll be later in the year?
I mean, if
Like
it
in
comes
the fall?
No.
Yeah.
More like winter.
Jerk.
You know what you got to do when they go, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Tom Segura, and don't walk out on stage for 15 minutes. You've done Australia with Joe, though, right?
And I did the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Hey, what's going to be our Sober October challenge this year?
I don't know.
Think about it now, so we're not thinking of it at the last minute.
We're not doing the surf thing.
I don't know how we would.
Yeah, I know.
Plus, it's October. It's going to be cold as fuck then.
We didn't think that one through.
Yeah, it's really cold.
How about we each raise a wolf?
We all have children. That's a great idea, Bert.
I'm trying to plan my touring around it because I don't want to be touring too aggressively in October.
Yeah, you did not do well if you did that.
Yeah, and right now they want me to go out every single weekend in October, and I'm like, I can't. I want Sober October is too much fun. I want to be present for it. I want to be here. I want to do something where we all do it together, like we did Hot Yoga, where it's bringing together.
I was going to say the first one was better.
The first one was better. The competition got intense, and the only person I didn't even talk to Ari. I couldn't even talk to Ari because he was so competitive about it.
This year's.
Yeah, this year's.
Or whatever.
And I didn't talk to Joe once. We'd all be in our text. But the only person I ever spoke to was you.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do something
His
inclusive.
fucking kidneys were shutting down. Like, he was doing stupid shit. We can't do that.
We talked about it last night, and he was like, it's good to know I still got that part of my brain around. Where he's like, oh, it's survival mode. Let's fucking go. And I was like, yeah, my brain didn't do that at all.
I don't like that part.
Did it bother you?
What?
When we did Sober October?
Yeah, it's stupid. I think it's horrible. And it ruins our family life. It puts a wrench in everything.
Wow. She sounds like Leanne, hard fucking core right
Well,
now.
yeah, because we're the other half to Sober October. In fact, I think she and I should do a podcast when you guys are doing Sober October so we can let people know how much it wreaks havoc on
We
everybody's
could
life.
get our wives to see which wife could milk the most semen out of us in October.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's a good challenge.
Yeah.
It's a great challenge.
I like that. Hey,
That's
someone drop the
hilarious.
artwork. Sober October. Milk the men. The Milkman Challenge.
I like this one.
Well, Ari needs a milker. He doesn't have a wife.
He'll find a few.
Yeah, he's
He'll
got
find
one.
some.
He's got some 25-year-old hippie that makes patchouli in New York.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know what it's like.
She'll milk him through a table, you know. That'll be fine.
Let's see. What can you guys do that's inclusive and fun? And because I think you're right. The solo nature of the last one wasn't fun because you guys
wasn't
weren't
enjoyable.
together.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was a good journey, but it wasn't.
You know what
as
kind of
fun.
sucks? Here's the thing about the hot yoga. It kind of sucks. It is doable. It's about going there. What if it was more like a spin class kind of thing? Like that sucks.
Like
it's
Soul
doable,
Cycle.
but you don't want to go fucking 15 times in a month, you know?
Or what if we paired up with? I mean, I think all of us are pretty anti-corporate, but what if we did pair up with a big corporation to do something of theirs, So we could, I don't know, I mean, we're already going to lose jokes. He's like, we're not going to all financially benefit off Sober October. I think part of the fun of it is that it's organic, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think going to making yourself go to the class and knowing that you can miss a day, but man, you better not miss too many. That made it interesting to me.
Yeah. I liked, I mean, when Ari, like when we were in Arizona and Ari was like, yeah, we got to go. We have a hot yoga class at 5 and then we're doing a show at 8. It was kind of fun to dip out, go do hot yoga.
Did you already do that week with him?
What?
Weren't you guys going to do Salt Lake?
We went to Utah.
You already did it?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was great. Ari is fucking hilarious to watch ski.
Really?
He is the ugliest skier you've ever seen in your life. He is, first of all, he's taller and lankier than anyone out there. He dresses like he's a child. He has like Stars and Stripes pants, a Dirk Nowitzki jersey on. He covers his face all in black so it looks like he's like one of those G.I. Joe men.
Yeah.
And then he skis like a pizza pie, whereas he just snowplows the whole time. But he goes 60 miles an hour snowplowing. Like, it's disgusting. Yeah, but it was a fun weekend, man. All we did was talk shit about comedy.
Really?
Oh.
That's your favorite thing to do, though.
100%. That's yours,
love
too.
Gossiping. Not as much as you. I enjoy watching you gossip more than anything.
You like gossiping. We like gossiping.
I've gossiped a million times.
Yeah, but
I do think you're like, you enhance it for me.
I get into it.
Yeah,
I get into it. I like to punch up a good gossip.
It's fun to watch you get excited about shit talking.
Oh, dude, when we went down this blue run, it's called Boomer, and in the middle of Boomer in Salt Lake City, there's a bar, and we went down. We've been skiing like half the day, we like maybe 5 runs. We get to this bar, Boomer, and we sit down. We're like, anyone want a beer? We want a beer, and then something pops up on the internet, and someone's like, dude, have you seen this? And all of a sudden, we're at this bar for 2 hours. And then at one point, we're like, fuck it. You just want to ski down to the bottom, get drunk, and finish this conversation? Dude, it was the greatest.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Dude, I could talk about comedy for days.
Oh, I know.
I love it.
I know. What do you do? What are you sexting?
No, just keeping up with stuff. Don't worry.
What are you texting them for?
Don't worry.
I'm not texting them.
Your laugh track?
No. What do you mean laugh track?
I hear them cackling in there.
They're laughing at moments they want to laugh. You think I'm instructing them?
I thought it was a legit laugh track when I was outside.
What are you talking about?
They're fucking cackling. You hear it again?
But that's just him.
Why does he have the fucking mask on his face?
He's black.
He's got AIDS.
Oh, so he didn't want me to know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he put a surgical mask on, so I thought he'd
I'm
be
like,
Asian.
hey, dude, I got friends coming. You mind covering up? And he's like, yeah, no problem.
You've got a legit set here.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you like
should
it?
have seen it. Well, not when McDonald's was sponsoring, because when they gave us $2.3 million, and they were like, if you paint the set our McDonald's colors, great. And
But
we
when
did.
they pulled out and Morton's jumped on, and then they fired us like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's the ideal sponsor for you guys?
I mean, we'd love to keep it in the steakhouse wheelhouse,
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I mean, we have a couple. There's this Korean steakhouse is looking to do something, but they only want to throw us a few $100, It's not that cool. I'd rather have one of the big dogs do it.
Really?
Sure.
Like
Larson's.
Yeah.
Or
Fleming's.
McCormick and Schmidt's.
Oh, that would be great.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, that would be
I
great.
mean, they got great seafood too.
Go all green and white.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. And have a guy with like a nice little butler coat come out and
Yeah.
serve you a steak in the middle.
That'd be
That'd
awesome.
be
Or Houston's even. I like
Ooh,
Houston's.
I like Houston's a lot.
is good.
Houston's
Yeah.
baby back ribs are some of the best ribs in the fucking
I was
world.
just going to say that. When I
Yeah.
was pregnant with the first kid, we would go there once a week.
You don't even say his name. That's how private you are.
Yeah.
I just forgot it. I'm so out of it.
We got to get you a travel smoker, Tommy.
So you're smoking
meat
during the show?
During the show, during the day.
Who sets it up?
Dave Williamson or myself. Mostly Dave Williamson.
This is such an inherently bad idea.
Dude, we set up the travel smoker. We put out some chairs, put the awning out, we crack some beers,
my God.
and sit on the sidewalk outside the theater. People are walking by going, hey, wait, is that you on the bus? I go, they don't even know who I am. I go, yeah. And they go, can I get a picture? Don't even know who I am. I'm like, sure.
It's hilarious. And then your meat's ready by the end of the night or what?
Oh, yeah. Well, we did a brisket in Tampa. We did dinosaur ribs in Orlando. We did a pulled pork in Atlanta. We've done it we did vegan burgers in Fort Lauderdale.
You set this up every night.
Set up every night. It's so much fucking fun. Shout out to RecTech.
Wow.
Dude, they got great grills.
Where did they meet you to give it to you?
I don't know. You know, they sent me a grill a while ago I don't know, they just sent it to me, and I didn't open it. I didn't even like. I just was like, I'm busy.
I'm busy.
Yeah, it was like this big grill, and I was like, I don't have time to put it together. They sent it to, and they gave me like a custom grate where it says the machine on it. And then one day I'm with Leanne, we got some time off, and I'm like, I'm going to put that smoker together. And I put it together. It's a really nice smoker. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to smoke some stuff tonight. So I smoked some pork ribs, and the girls loved them. And I was like, I enjoy, I am the quintessential American, like Homer Simpson male.
Yeah.
Like I love setting up my grill, grilling out, having a beer.
I'll say this, by the way,
Yeah.
100% true. I've always told people this. You're an excellent cook.
Oh, you are. Thank you.
I mean it genuinely and sincerely.
You are.
I think back on those early days when I was coming over. We would go over to their apartment.
Yeah, 6th Street, dude.
And I was looking.
yeah.
I would look at going to your place almost like, when you go home from college. I'm gonna have some good food when I'm home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
What's your jam?
You would cook feasts.
Oh, those days are the best. I miss those days so much.
Yeah, it's fun.
The Neki time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Neki time, remember that? The girls
Naked time? Yeah.
The girls get naked and run around.
Yep. I remember Isla took
That's
a shit on the roof. Like at a get together one time.
Yeah. I
She was running around. She just looked at me and was like, just pinched one off right there.
That's right.
Isla did that outside my parents' pool one time. Just jumped out of the pool, pulled her bathing suit off the side, shit in the yard, and then jumped back in the pool. I was like, that's my kid.
I loved you had the rooftop at that place, and we would all go out there and watch the sunset and drink beer and
oh shit, sorry. That was an accident.
And eat some McDonald's.
Yeah, sorry.
Those were a good time, but that was the beginning of everything. I think Tommy and I were just becoming feature acts, and you were becoming a headliner. You just had the two girls.
I did.
It's crazy.
It's before I knew anything about bonuses. You guys came over and I did Columbus. It's right when we started doing Rogan's podcast a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You guys came over and Stroop was like, hey, you hit your bonuses. How do you want it, in cash or in the check? I was like, I'll give it cash. And he gave me like $6,000 in cash. And I was like,
what?
You came over to my house that night and I was making it rain on Isla. She was on the ground and I was just making it rain on her. and I was like, look at my bonus. I had $6,000 in cash.
Crazy.
You were like, holy shit. I was like, I know. Can you believe this?
That's crazy.
Dude, I look back to those times so fondly because it was like, even like little things like, do you remember the time you told me I burp a lot?
Yeah.
We were in the car and you're like,
yeah,
this is such.
I was like, something wrong with you.
There's some you like if you only know Tom from this podcast, there's a part of his personality you don't get. First of all, me and him are very similar in that we write think. So we'll be writing a joke like this.
Oh yeah, I see that face all the time.
Yeah, but then there's another part of him where he it's almost like a child where he looks at you and you can tell he's got a thought and he's like, hey man, you burp a lot. And I was like, huh? He was like, you've burped like 100 times in this car ride. And I was like, no, I don't. And you're like, no, you actually do. And then I started going, God damn it, I do burp a lot.
Yeah.
And then the next thing was, I saw him like a week later. He was like, guess what? I talked to my doctor and he said, there's definitely something wrong. I was like, really? He goes, I told him you said I was burping a lot. And then I was thinking about it and talking about it to him, and I definitely have like some acid reflux problems.
Yeah.
I was burping. I didn't realize.
You still do. You always go.
Yeah.
I do if I'm drinking, but like I wasn't even drinking. We were just in the car.
Yeah.
And I was burping like
a lot, and you're going.
Oh yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
I air chew. That's my big thing. Like if I make something to eat, and I watch them take a bite, I'll go.
Yeah, you totally do.
You also, by the way, aside from you, but you have told me, everyone told me my whole life, they're like, God, you need to slow down.
I was just going to say that. Bert Kresicher.
I'm like a wolf.
Bert made me feel like that I was a slow eater.
Oh, yeah.
Like he'd eat a steak in 4 bites. I was like, are you all right? He'd be like, what?
Dude, that should be...
I sweat when I eat.
Yeah.
No, you're a fast eater. Now, I don't know if you can do quantity, but I know that you can do speed. Can we incorporate this in Sober October? Maybe you're staying sober, but can you start eating faster? Or something like that?
Eating faster? I can definitely eat faster.
You want to have an eating contest?
I could eat
Sober October?
I could eat
Can't get fucked up, but you can eat.
We're gonna lose Joe in an eating contest.
Get fatter on October.
Yeah, he was.
See who can get the fattest. That's not. We got to make it something that's
Joe would
user.
hate that.
No, yeah, he would definitely. Although he would
do
just
that.
take it to the next level and gain 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And then
he'd be like, "Mom,
watch me lose it this week, bitch."
Yeah. I'll lose it on a jog.
Yeah.
We need it to be something that folds in easy to Joe and Ari's life, but makes it fun for our family. So we're not, you know what I mean?
Good luck. Yeah. There it is.
Those are not the burps I'm talking about.
I know. I did it different on purpose. I was almost doing the regular ones.
Why do you think? Have you always been a fast eater?
My dad was a fast eater, and so I looked at it as like a right of manhood. That if you could eat fast, then that's how a man acted.
You really do, though.
I eat horrifically fast.
How he eats really fast too?
My dad eats real fast.
Yeah.
Like I'm like a shark. Like I literally, my eyes go back in my head and I just can't stop. I can't. I don't know how to.
I also feel like, do you do the thing? This is a super fat person thing where you're like, well, like even it's really good, but I'm totally full, but like I can't not eat everything, right? And then you're like,
right.
Oh, this really hurts, and you still like keep eating. And you're like, God. And then sometimes somebody like a sensible, not fat person will be like, you don't have to keep eating that, and you're like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
If someone makes me a meal, I'll eat it all. I'm not going to leave one part not eaten. Yeah. All of it. I'll eat all of it.
Yeah.
I find it disrespectful to not eat everything. Last night I had pho at a friend's house, and I was not hungry, but they served me a big bowl of pho. I ate the whole thing. I didn't want it. I just ate it because I was like.
Did you get diarrhea from that?
I was shitting at the comedy store last night because of it.
How was the store?
I'm like that. It was great. It was great. It was really awesome. I also, if I'm that way with booze.
You?
Like I cannot leave. I cannot leave. Like if someone opens a bottle of wine, I go, we're going to drink the whole bottle of wine.
Yeah.
We're not going to drink half of it.
Right.
And if someone gives me a beer, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to drink the whole beer. I'm not going to.
So you're not going to leave here unless you finish.
Well, I have 6 more beers and a bottle of Tito's I have to finish.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're fine.
One of the first times I didn't drink for like 6 months when I was dating Leanne because she dumped me for early on.
For drinking?
No, it wasn't for drinking, but what we got into a fight was I was drunk when that happened, and I felt like alcohol had betrayed me for the first time. So I was like, I'm putting alcohol in timeout. And then I got to a place where I was like, maybe I'll never drink again. I thought that. And then we went to Italy and it was snowing. We were in Venice. It was snowing and it was like during a vacation. So no one was on the roads. No one was on the streets. And we went to a little restaurant and it started snowing. And she said, I say we just walk around all night. And I was like, I got to be honest with you. I really want a glass of wine. And I hadn't drank or wanted to drink in 6 months. She goes, do it. I don't give a fuck. And I was like, really? She goes, yeah. She goes, I don't think you have a drinking problem. I just think you drink a lot. But this is going from not drinking at all. So I have a couple glasses of wine. They bring the bottle out. And I go, we're not going to leave the fucking bottle. We're going to murder the goddamn bottle. Like, I'm not going to. And I hadn't drank at all. I had one glass. I felt really buzzed. I go, we're killing the whole bottle. Now I'm burping a lot. And I notice it.
Yeah.
And then we killed the bottle and we walked out in the snow. It was one of the most romantic nights I ever had in my life. Oh, it was fucking great.
Where was this?
In Venice, in Italy. And snow had just started falling. It was brand new snow-covered streets. No one had walked on it. It was like midnight. And it was right after New Year's Eve, so everything was shut down.
Was this like your honeymoon or no?
No. She thought I was going to propose to her.
Oh.
But yeah, and I didn't. I did it in our bed instead later.
So wait, you walked through and she was like, here it is. And you're like, oh, I got to take a shit pretty bad.
Kept going down to tie my shoe. Huh? What are you crying for? No.
Wait, why did she dump you?
We got into a fight with her friend, and I wouldn't let it go. Her friend picked a fight with me at a dinner, and I wouldn't let it go. And I like, after 3 days, I was still upset with it, and I hadn't said I love you to her yet. She had said I love you to me, and I hadn't said I love you.
How long were you
together? 4 months.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So she's like,
bro?
I love you, and you're like, cool.
I said, cool.
So, yeah.
And she goes, I said, no, actually, I said, she goes, I love you. And I said, you do? She said, yeah, and you love me. And I said, I do?
Oh,
she said, yeah. And I was like, cool.
You're such an idiot.
I wasn't ready to settle down. I didn't want to, like, I didn't want to put labels on it. I had
How old were you at the time?
28.
God, you guys are old now too. You've been together a minute.
We've been together
your
a
kids
long
are
time.
grown ass kids, man.
No shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
bro.
Wild. We have babies.
Yeah, you're in this forever.
No.
You
I know.
just fucking started.
I know.
crazy.
It's so
It's
crazy.
Dude, I was 33 but that's not that different. You're only 7 years older.
It's not that. I'm not 7 years older. You're 7 years older.
No, you're 7 years older than I was when I had kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's not that bad.
Wait, how old were you when Georgia was born?
30. George, I'm 46 now. She's 14, so 32.
Okay.
That's when we got. No, I was 32 when we
yeah.
got married. He was 20.
I
29.
We had Ellis. I was 36.
When you had the oldest.
Yeah.
Oh, you say his name now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I say the oldest for
36.
people.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
Bill
but it does
Burr's
make you
the old one.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's going to be 100 when his kid's in kindergarten.
Well, he's going to go to that high school graduation, and they'll be like, "Your granddad's so old and mean looking."
Oh my gosh!
And then she'll be like, "That's my dad." Come on, hey!
I'll be able to smoke pot with my kids.
Yeah,
I'll be like 55 when George is in college.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Georgia
he will be that dad.
Georgia won't smoke pot.
when they come home from they'll bring a friend when they come home from college, and he'll be like, "Hey, you guys want to rage tonight?" Dad's gonna get the queue fired up.
Yeah, you're gonna be the party.
Who
dad.
wants some smoked dinosaur barbecue ribs, huh?
Yeah.
Dad's got a Speedo on, George. We got a pool party happening.
Her friends are gonna be like, "Your dad's so much fun." And she'll be like,
Georgia's friends do not think I'm fun at all. They give two fucks about me.
Really?
Yeah. Isla's friends could give two shits. No one cares at all.
None of the friends?
None of them.
That's
None
surprising.
Of them.
I figure that some of the friends. Here's the thing: are any of the friends guys, boys?
No.
Yeah. When they start having, I don't mean a boyfriend, but like a friend that's a boy. The friends are gonna go nuts for you. If this is Kyle, I have class with him, he's gonna go fucking crazy.
Your dad's a machine.
Oh, he's gonna love it. He's gonna love it.
And then they'll end up attracting just a bunch of mouth breathing window lickers.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can do keg stands.
Yeah.
I shit on a pizza box to win an election. Dude, I'm just like your dad.
But
now, imagine when they start dating.
That's their wiring. You know that you've wired them to like dudes like you. That's what they're gonna go for,
you
right?
didn't date a guy like your dad?
I did in the past before Tom, and I fucking hated it. It was such torture for me.
Just guys running car washes. That's what I always picture your dad.
Armenian guys.
Hey, boys, we go to dinner tonight. You get in the car. You dress nice. Put on the red lipstick. All right, let's go. That's how I picture your dad in my head.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You nailed it.
It's not that far off.
It's not that far, yeah. You've got the gold chain. No, but Tommy is the opposite of everything in my family. But that's why I was so attracted to him, because he's like stable and sane and kind, and he does what he says he's going to do. And like, he's just a sweetheart. I adore him.
Do you feel like, and I'll say this, I know that you're successful, but none of us in this room are as successful as Tommy.
Of course.
Do you feel like you picked the right horse?
Oh my God, all the time.
Right? Whoever saw that coming.
The time.
If you had said to me, one of your friends is going to be famous, I'd be like, oh, who? Shut the fuck up.
I say to him all the time, what do I tell you, Tommy? What do I say to you?
You said, she goes, he's a winner.
Yeah.
I knew you were a winner.
Here's the truth, Bert.
Shut
Is
up.
that I knew Tommy was a goddamn winner from the moment that I met him. Remember we were all fucking open micers. Well, you're in a class ahead of us or whatever. But like, Tommy was 23 and he was funnier than everybody. Like, he's the kind that started stand-up and was amazing at stand-up.
Except for when I bombed in front of Bert 10 times.
Well, that's whatevs. Yeah, but you also think your thinking was straight. I always knew that you would be.
I'll tell you when
when
I knew Tommy was a winner.
Yeah.
Is we did a TV show and they were like, hey, I was like, we need to bring in a writer. Do you have any suggestions? I go, my buddy Tom Segura is a really great comic. He could be a writer. And I think I was doing Bert the Conqueror at the time, so I went to do Bert the Conqueror. I came back a week later, and Tom had not only taken the head writer's job, but he was also executive producing the show. And the guy that was the executive producer was now doing crowd control.
There you go.
And funny. Tom changed the whole fucking show. He's like, so here's the breakdown. I'll show you how it works. And he show ran the whole show, and I was like, shut the fuck up. And that show was the funniest.
That show was
fucking
so
show
funny.
that
Which show is this? What are we talking about?
It was called Buzzed.
That was.
Oh, I remember
the show's
Buzz.
a
Yeah.
fucking brainer. Like
Yeah.
it was, and he was.
But that's why I never got picked up.
Exactly.
If it's too if it makes sense, it doesn't happen in showbiz.
It was designed for Bert. Like
Yeah.
literally, you couldn't have anybody else. And the pilot was hilarious.
Hilarious.
And they knocked it. They shut it down immediately. Like it wasn't
booze
even
was involved.
Yeah, and they were like, the show's called Buzz.
Yeah, but there's those dating shows where they put booze in all those people.
The premise
the
of the
blind date show is boozing.
No. but
I
you're
know. I
missing it.
remember
It's
that.
like-
Yes, I remember it.
Dude, they
Buzz,
had a
I
segment
remember.
for those of you listening. We had a segment called was it Lick It or Stick It?
Yeah,
where it was like
remember
we'd put
this.
up a celebrity and you'd have to guess if she was straight or gay.
Yeah,
and so
hilarious.
It was hilarious, and it was like Hilary Swank, Jennifer Garner, and then it was Jamie Lee Curtis, and this guy goes, "Stick it, my dad fucked her," and we're like, "What?" And he goes, "My dad fucked Jamie Lee Curtis," and I go, "I always heard she's a hermaphrodite," and he goes, "No, my dad fucked her, but then again, would my dad say he fucked a dude? Probably not. There's only one way to find out. I'm going to call him." And I go, if you call him, you get an extra $100. And he puts his dad on the phone.
On speakerphone.
On speakerphone. He goes, "Dad, did you fuck Jamie Lee Curtis?" And his dad on the back goes, "Affirmative." Dude, do you remember the Mexicans that headbutted each other?
No.
We had these two Mexican guys, and Tom had a segment called Mexican or Not a Mexican. And they didn't get one right.
That was
It was just pictures of Latinos. Jennifer Lopez, Mexican.
Yeah, that's right. This was a guest.
They were basing
Then
it
there
on
was-
whoever was the most successful was Mexican.
Was Mexican? Yeah, they're like, she kills it. She's Mexican. We're like, nah, she's Puerto Rican.
This show is so great. We got these girls and these hot 3 girls, and there was this thing where we're gonna have one girl put lipstick on another girl with her toes.
Yeah, like hold it and draw it,
and do lipstick. with her toes.
and then she goes, "Can I do it with my tits?"
No. This is exactly how I go. So, ladies, I don't know if you noticed this, but none of you are wearing lipstick. One of my favorite things in the world is a woman with lipstick. So the challenge is now, and she goes, "To put it on with my tits," and I went, "Yes, it is."
Yes, that's right. That's how it goes.
And she goes, "What if I put it on her with my tits?" I'm like, "That'll work also." There was no rhyme or reason to this show. It was so fucking
But the fact
awesome.
is, you guys were drinking during the show, and I think didn't they have a problem with that?
He was not. I was not.
The guests could be on Buzzed.
They were on Buzzed, but what they blew was their bank account. So if you blew up a 0.25, then we added a 0 at the end, and you started the bank with $250. And on the ride home, you could win more money, but that's the money you had to
Do you
gamble.
remember my favorite segment?
What was that?
Was I would read a description, and you'd guess if this was a television show or not. So I'd be like, a divorced mother or a struggling family in the Midwest. The mother works at a plant and the father does this, and they have 3 children, and then they would be like, that's a real show. But then we could come up with these ridiculous descriptions of shows. So it would be like a man lost his legs in a war, but through prayer he became a champion boxer. And they're like, "That's a real show?" Like you just try to misguide them with these absurd descriptions, and they would get most of them wrong, like even ones that were blatantly, clearly made up.
Oh, dude. Do you remember when the guy was on his first date with his chick, and we're like, "Have you ever performed oral sex on an animal?" And he goes, "A chipmunk once." And we're like, "Excuse me?" And he goes, "Hold on, let me explain." I was like, "You're definitely explaining." He goes, "It fell out of a tree." He had to perform. He had to give it resuscitation. Dude, it was the funniest fucking show, but they canceled it.
They canceled it
immediately.
Yeah. And then they're like, "It has alcohol." We're like, you paid for this show.
It was called Buzzed.
Yeah.
They did a shot at Comedy Central to celebrate it. They on all their pilots. They did a shot. They loved it. Turned the lights on. They're like, "How many episodes are we picking up?" Guy raised his hands from ad sales. He said 0. He goes, "I can't sell that show."
It's really cool.
Nobody thought of that before they ordered the pilot.
Well, you would think so.
You'd think so.
Yeah.
You got something there, Gene?
No.
Oh, you're doodling. All right. The Body Shots World Tour is everywhere. He's going to. Seems like there's some tickets left in Australia, maybe.
Australia has got some tickets left. It's a little ways away. I think Europe's entirely sold out. I will be in DC, New Jersey, Philly. Wise Guys is sold out. Paramount in Denver on the 23rd, and then ending it in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and Minnesota at the end of March.
Awesome.
It's been the greatest. I'll be dead honest with you, man. for those of you that do or don't know, Tommy and I are really good friends, and so we talk a lot. And to watch your tours and to see you do all these tours and to look at them and go, I wonder what that's like. I wonder if it's overwhelming. I wonder, like, just have all those thoughts in your head, and then to do it for the first time, dude. It's the favorite thing I've ever done in this business ever. This tour is the greatest thing I've ever done. I've never had more fun ever in my entire life, and I honestly only wish that we were doing it together. Like, it would be fun to be on a tour bus together, have two tour buses and going into cities. It would be so much fucking fun. I look at past touring and going, man, Joe would have loved this.
Yeah.
With Joey, Ari, and Red Band back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
He would have loved it. It would change his life. It would have been, it's a game changer. That's my next goal, is to do a big tour with all of us and just tour bus caravan, like fucking a band.
Yeah.
Just pulling into venues.
I love that. And then you could wrap all the buses and each individual guy's
face
and stuff. Like, this is Ari's bus, this one's Tom's bus.
And then we let the other people pick the wrappings for the buses.
Oh man, we got to do that for Ari.
Oh, he'd love his butthole.
We do butthole, and then we put what I wanted to do during the Sober October thing was get him a rental car with just like honk if you think I'm funny kind of quotes on there, and just put like ha 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 all around the bus.
I like that.
Do you like jokes? Knock on my window.
Yeah,
like
let me know.
Yeah.
Call 1-800. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Or put his real phone number on the side.
Oh, that's a great idea.
He'd be so upset.
He could never.
I had to shut down my phone today, asshole. Yeah, he'd be so upset. I love you, buddy. Congrats on the tour. And
also check out Leanne's podcast, Wife of the Party.
Yeah, check out Wife of the Party, my wife's podcast. I think she's got Miss Pat on it coming up.
I listen to it. I love her. I love hearing her talk about stuff. She's great.
Oh,
I think she's wonderful. So
hilarious. Yeah. All right. That's it for us. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Hi, Jeans.
Others are not talking the same about you, right? You think that phone skills are not important? You think it's pretty easy to talk on the phone? Well, let me tell you that you are completely retarded. You are completely retarded. Not for fun, you are retarded. You are retarded. Not for fun, you are retarded. You are retarded. Not for fun, you are completely retarded. Not for fun, you are completely retarded. Not for fun, you are retarded. You are retarded. Not for fun, you are retarded. You are retarded. Not for fun, you are retarded. You are retarded. Not for fun, you are completely retarded. Not for fun, you are completely retarded. Not for retarded. Not for you are retarded. Not for fun, not for retarded. Not for